たちも知ってた本気を出すのは当然だ他の誰かと違うから
この気持ちを捨てれた約束させなきゃ
決して譲らない失望させない決して置き去りにはしない決して泣かせないさよなら言わない決して嘘で傷つけない心がいい愛のルールは私たちも知ってた本気を出すのは当然だ他の誰かと違うから
この気持ちを捨てれた約束させなきゃ
決して譲らない失望させない決して置き去りにはしない決して泣かせないさよなら言わない決して嘘で傷つけない心がいいだでも君はそれを口にしない
言わなくても分かっているそんな遊びをしましょうか
君は大丈夫かと苦いふりもやめて決して譲らない失望させない
決して置き去りにはしない
決して泣かせないさよなら言わない決して嘘で傷つけない決して譲らない失望させない決して置き去りにはしない決して泣かせないさよなら言わない決して嘘で傷つけない Give you up Give you up愛のルールは私たちも知ってた本気を出すのは当然だ他の誰かと違うから
この気持ちを捨てれた約束させなきゃ
決して譲らない失望させない決して置き去りにはしない決して泣かせないさよなら言わない決して嘘で傷つけない心がいいだでも君はそれを口にしない
言わなくても分かっているそんな遊びをしましょうか
君は大丈夫かと苦いふりもやめて決して譲らない失望させない
決して置き去りにはしない
決して泣かせないさよなら言わない決して嘘で傷
Hello. Testing. 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 31 stream streak. That's a full month of map streams, depending on the month. For this month, it's 1 day over. For February, it's a couple days over. That was a bit delayed. I saw the thing pop up in chat before it played, so unfortunately that didn't catch me off guard. Sorry. It's okay. It's fine. Stream has already died once, so everything else, I guess, is still playing catch up. No mustard. Alright, we're gonna shift into turbo, and by that I mean I'm gonna shift to the scene where I'm actually playing the game. It's time to play the game. Dun, dun. It's time to play the game. Speaking of time to play the game, let's load save data. Yes. Welcome back to another Visions of Mana stream. Oh my god, that dragon is adorable. After an encounter with the mysterious Ramco, Val and I don't know. Whatever, we got to like the win place. I kind of skipped past the last area so I could see who our next person would be. Right, okay, sorry. I've only played this once. I'm trying to make sure I've still got the hang of it. Hey! Raven just tipped $31.69 nice cents. Thank you so much. That puts us at 45669. Did you specifically do that specifically to get 456 and then just 69 because 69? Did you do the math for that? Or is that purely coincidence? Alright, there's that. And there's pure coincidence. Other than that, it's a fantastic coincidence. We are now at $456.69. Nice. Anyway, yes, we're playing more Visions of Mana. I kind of skipped over the last area so I can get to here quickly. So I wanted to see which of our teammates would be the next one we'd be recruiting. And we haven't met them yet, but based on the people I have met, it'll be the dragon. I should have done 9 cents more. 45670. No, that would be 78. 45678. Yeah, okay. 1 cent would be 70, and then there's 8 more cents. I failed to do my own math for a hot second there. Or 2 cents less. Oh, so it'd be back to 6.5.
Here they come. You're mine.
4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 4.
Left. Feeling good.
I think. So, I don't know. Fuck it. I got mushrooms to fight, and now they're dead. 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Oh. No. We're glad that you skipped past that number. I was hanging out with my nephew the other day. It was during Easter. I was also with my nieces. They were doing 6-7 memes. My nieces were, and it was driving my nephew crazy because he hates the 6-7 meme too. And they don't really like it that much. So they were just doing it because it was annoying him, and they were getting a rise out of him.
Watch yourselves, everyone. Easy.
Oh, how dare you almost attack me.
Take this. Just the left.
Irish! Welcome in! We just got started.
Sure made
Technically
quick
for the
work of
second time today, because literally after a couple seconds, stream died. I'm going back to the place I kind of skipped through earlier so I can pick up any goodies that I may have missed.
Hey,
Eggs? Easter eggs? It's already past Easter, so... Alright, the little blue dots on the map are chests. I remember that.
This is kind of exciting. Nice.
Faerie acorn. I'm glad to have it, but kind of hoping for, like, some equipment or something. You know, like an accessory, some armor. Watch it be like the armor I already bought, and you're like, oh, you just wasted all that money because we gave you the armor for free. It's like, oh, well, it's fine, because I'll just equip it on the new girl that we're going to pick up. And it's like, no, fool! She can only equip light armor! And you pick up this game again, and I stop once I reach around this point. Really? This point? This is really early in the game. I'm not even 10 hours deep yet. You stopped this far in?
I'll take you all on. You're next. Just one left.
I mean, I guess there might be more of this area that I haven't seen yet that you could be in.
You're mine.
I wanted to talk about it with you, but
Soul
couldn't.
Guard's resolve
Well,
never
I
slips.
mean, if we're both around the same spot now, you pick it up, play it, and you can play alongside me. Unless someone else donates more cents, you'll forever have 69 cents. Nice. Well, I know neither Vash nor Kitty would donate anything to get rid of that number. Candy. Piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Also, I had 2 Atelier games released last year, so I likely also dropped it for that. So I stopped the temptation. Oh, okay. Fair enough. It has been almost a year since I bought this game. So I bought this game almost a year ago and have been waiting almost a year to play it. Granted, at the time, I had only just started Persona 5, and I was probably thinking, okay, I'll start Persona 5, I'll beat it in, I don't know, just a couple months or so, and then maybe I'll start up this game, and then nope! Vash has no sense. Persona 6 stream when? God, I don't even... Like, the next Persona game I plan to stream, because I do want to do another Persona game eventually. I did enjoy 5 as much as I like to give grief about how long it took to beat. I did enjoy the game itself. But the next one I intend to play is the remake of 3 that I got. Because I've told you guys before that I was having such fun that I went ahead and I bought Persona 3 Reload for the PS5 and Persona 4 Golden. Because it was on sale. And then, like, literally the next day, they announced the fucking Persona 4 remaster or whatever they're doing. Now I've got to play all the Atelier games first. I don't even... How long would that... I don't even know how far through I am the first Atelier game I'm currently playing it. I don't know if I'm halfway through or if I'm not even, like, 2%. Now I should play the Iris trilogy. It is PS2 era. Well, I did enjoy the PS2. By the way, we are host to my aunt's dog Roxy, because if you'll recall, during my finale for Project Pokemon Game 1, Pokemon Red, my aunt dropped off her dog Roxy mid-stream, and my sister brought her to my room, so she's here with us now. Yep, the doggo. She is sleeping in front of the fan, peacefully sleep farting. I miss my doggo. Aww. I still miss my cat, baby. Alright. There's a little thing over there, but will it let me go get it? That's where I'm supposed to go, I guess. It's hard to... There's a Meridian over there. That's the way I came in. The one it's circling on right now. So, that other Meridian, this one, is where I was just at, just before the village. So this way I'm headed right now There's like a little second area to the right of the map here where there's a little blip. If it'll let me go through there, it won't say, well, you're not supposed to go there yet.
I'll back you up.
Just one left. A
I miss
sword
Tuna
guard's resolve
sometimes,
never
and
swings.
Cam. Oh.
Here they come.
Come at me. Just one left.
I've mentioned how Roxy was originally our family's dog before we had to give her to our aunt. So we were the ones who named her, and we had her for many years back when she was a young, fresh-faced puppy. I'll be lurking in chat while I play more Atelier. That and drinking a lot, probably. Do you not have work today? Or are you drinking at work? Bash? I made a mistake, was trying to reply. Yeah! I fixed. Okay,
Let me see.
Raven?
Nice.
You okay? What did I pick up? Money, I think? This is how I speak now. Oh, okay, hold on. Speak for me, voice monkey. Usually that means to get me to do like a line for you, but this is how I speak now. Yes, that's my voice for you, Raven. I've never heard your voice, so that's how I hear you in my head. I was gonna be all Atelier, hell yeah! And you ended up condemning Raven.
Yes.
Bantai, welcome in. How are you doing today? Fat Fingered Bash took my first time out. Bash, you popped Raven's cherry of being timed out. How does it feel? Oh, I'm so sorry. Bantai. You joined at a bit of a chaotic moment, but we did just get started today, so... Oh, okay, there's the chest. I thought maybe it was like up on this cliff, but I can't get on this cliff. Barely.
This is kind of exciting. This might be
I
useful.
need an adult. Candy. Okay, so I know the next person to join us will be the dragon girl. Squirrel! Another squirrel! Oh, I need some MP back. Thank you.
Next. Easy.
But yeah, like I said, Roxy used to be ours, so, you know,
Just one left.
she's very comfortable
When push
staying
comes
with
to
me.
shove, I don't
Which is
hold
why
back.
my aunt usually asks me to dog sit for her whenever she needs to. We named Roxy around the same time we were going through a spirit spin. Holy cow, I couldn't read that word. Around the time we were having a trend of naming all our animals after Disney characters. So we named Roxy after Roxanne from a Goofy movie. Spirit Sigil, there it is. Don't worry about it. I know I'm a good creature. I think I almost said spint, like sprint, but without the pruh. I don't know where that would have come from. Or like some really weird way of saying spit, which... yeah, not that either. Yeah, she's just sitting in front of the fan,
Got some syrup.
sleeping and farting, farting and sleeping, and I'm just getting crop dusted by her musty farts.
Got some syrup.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Ancient ruins of Airy Passage. Roxy's given me the benefits of her Airy Passage, that's for sure. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. What level are they? Level 52. I don't think I'm qualified to fight them yet. I zoom in. Where's it? Does it have a zoom in button? Scroll. Scroll up, scroll down. Scroll and then scroll up and scroll down. Do the same thing, basically. World map, map controls? Aha! Ha ha ha! There is a zoom in. There we go. Okay, so there, right there. There's a chest over here. And the chest over here. That means that chest is up on that, which I have to get up here to get to. So I need to find a way on top of that platform. No, get on it! Get on it! I want to climb it up to the top and then get onto that thing and then... Damn it, I think that would have worked if it would let me on there.
Got some syrup.
What do I want to do with the syrup? I haven't figured that out yet. I'm sure it's related to the Dud Bears because, you know, it was introduced in the Dud Bear. Orange or grape soda? If I had to choose between the two, I'd probably go orange, just because grape sodas can be a little hit or miss. Good ones are really good, but bad ones don't even taste like grape. Personally, if I'm drinking some type of soda-like beverage, because I've mentioned that I don't really typically drink Orange Crush and tequila it is. I don't typically drink caffeine. I usually go with like a root beer.
Grizzly.
But I'll try just about anything non-caffeinated. I had some Strawberry Crush the other day. A 5-stream streak, Vantai! Congratulations on your streak. On streaking 5 times. Technically, it's not a streak until the second time you do it. So you're not... You haven't streaked 5 times. You're on a 5-stream streak, you know, but you've only streaked 4 times. Does that make sense? It's not a streak until it's happened multiple times. Okay. Says there's a chest, like, somewhere around here. That means I'm on a 30 streak. Yeah, because you said you're at 31, which is a full month, depending on the month. So you've actually only streaked 30 times. You had one first, and then 30 streaks. Am I missing something? There's a little thingy there, but it's not a chest, is it? Oh! Oh, maybe this is
Let's
this.
plan our next move.
So it's not just treasure chests, then. It's also the save points. What are they called? Meridians, that's it. Still learning what they're called. This is literally my second session of playing this game, but I bought almost a year ago. It's a long time to wait to play a game. But again, Persona took a lot longer than I thought. And I do want to play another Persona stream eventually. The next one on the list is Persona 3 Reload. And then I guess I'll wait for them to release the Persona 4 remake. And I don't know. Guess I'll just play Persona 4 along with Persona 4 Golden or whatever it's called around the same time just to compare them. Persona 3 Reload is still my favorite Persona game. Well, that's good to hear because it will be the next Persona game I play. I don't know when I plan to get to it. Depends on how soon I beat a couple of other games, plus some other stuff I want to play.
This is kind of exciting.
If I had more time, ooh, I take armor for Karina. Who's Karina? I don't know anyone's names. It's not me. I know this character's not Karina. This character is Val, which is Lav backwards, which was almost Mav. The next person you get? Maybe. So I guess the Dragon Girl? But who knows if that's actually true? Okay, so I can see the light coming off that chest in the distance. There's a light in the distance. I see it coming closer. I see, if I could get to the top of that, I could do this little air dash onto that and keep air dashing to each of those things. But I don't know if that would actually take me up to that area. I think it would. Like if I could air dash to that and then air dash on that and then jump up there. But it looks like I should be able to jump on this, but can't. Like there's an invisible force blocking me, see? But yeah, I don't know if they'll ever release Persona 6. Apparently it's a thing of frustration for Persona fans, just like GTA 6 or whatever. But if I ever do Persona 6, it'll have to wait until after I play 3 and 4. And then my brother ended up getting me Persona 5 Royal, so guess I'm gonna have to play that for the extra story stuff.
You're just one left.
You sure made quick work of them.
Oh gosh. Ooh, maybe I can get up there from here?
Got some syrup.
It's kind of far away, so no, I don't think that I can.
Taking this?
I don't know, maybe like the next character I get will have some like flight power. She is a dragon. Going on my new emote, I'm just sticking a finger into Mav's mouth. Why would you do such a thing? Alright, I'm gonna keep going this way for just a little bit. See how long it lets me. If it lets me all the way, then cool. Maybe I'll circle around to that village. Butterflies. Purple butterflies. Why is everything purple? There were purple rabbits, purple squirrels. I think that we saw a purple deer. Purple's not an unusual color for butterflies. I just wonder why purple. Why is stuff here purple?
Yes.
Let me do a bit of trolling. Sticking your fingers into someone's mouth is trolling. At least ask for consent before you start sticking things into my mouth. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I mean, it might loop around to the same area. What's that Nickelback quote? Look at this graph! That one?
Yes.
Get on the thing. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Okay, I see a thing. I don't see a chest. And I don't see the little sparklies that indicate a save point. There. Aha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! I'm so smart! How do I get back up there? Something about looking cuter with something in a mouth. I'm assuming a lollipop. I don't know. Listen, I haven't listened to a Nickelback song in many, many years. And even back when I listened to Nickelback, I wasn't like going out of my way to watch interviews with them and shit. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped down yet, since I don't know how to get up there now. I guess I can move to the Meridian.
Where to next?
Look at this photograph.
You up.
Every time I do it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red?
Just what I
And
need.
what the hell is on Joey's head? This is where
Looks like
I
I got my
grew
hands on a
up.
pretty rare find.
I heard the present owner fixed it up. I never knew we ever went without. The second floor is hot for sneaking out. And then I don't remember the rest. I think I made pretty good progress in the Atelier game I'm playing. Just unlocked the second to last upgrade that I've seen. Which Atelier game are you playing again? I don't even know how much progress I've made in Atelier Sophie. Like, I'm on the second page of the book, but it's hard to gauge the story. I'm enjoying it. It's just very hard to gauge progress with it. Ow, you little bastard.
Feeling good. Next. Just one left. Let's keep moving.
Well, at least I got the bonus for killing him in 30 seconds. Atelier Rosariana, the Red Alchemist, and the White Guardian. The newest one. Oh, the one with 2 protagonists. Some of the older ones have dual pro tags. Okay. Does that mean the next one in the Sophie series will have Sophie and whoever that white-haired girl is as the pro tags? I still don't know who that is. The girl that I thought had blue hair that everyone else is telling me has white hair, or vice versa, I don't remember.
Grizzly.
Still haven't met the character. I just got the red bungee gem. How far am I? Atelier Iris 2 and Atelier Esha and Logi. Okay, you did mention that Logi was a main character in one of the other games. Is that an to me or an to Raven? Vash might not have beaten that one yet, so...
Easy. They weren't so tough.
It's been a while since I've played, but red gem is good progress. Okay. Ooh, there's like a little, intricate carving on whatever this is. Clearly this stone is meant to represent something, but is it just like a decoration, or am I gonna have to like come back here with some kind of item to insert in there later? It doesn't look interactable, so it might just be from a ruin, but it definitely looks like you'd be placing something in that. Perhaps it's from whatever this is. I'm 17.5 hours in. Iris 2 lets you swap between pro tags, but do not pick a primary. Esha and Logi has you pick a pro tag. Okay, so... one lets you swap between the two, but neither is more important than the other, and the other one you're saying you pick one and you play as that character. Right? So... basically, that second one is Resident Evil rules. You pick your character, and that's who you play as.
Take this.
Or at least the first Resident Evil.
Come at me. Take this. Feeling good. Just one left. Easy.
I played through Rosariana in 48 to 50 hours. Okay. But how much of that was spent, like, how much of that do you think you could have trimmed off? But I was taking a leisurely... okay, that's, like, basically what I was asking. Were you, like, going at a leisurely pace is what I was going to get to.
Taking this.
Okay, so that's definitely another chest down there. Can't pick up that chest yet. Okay, it looks like this will take me down there, though. Like, if I keep going this way. Mavy Poo! Hi! Hi, Gran. How you doing? Most Atelier games you expect 40+ hours? By that logic, I'm probably halfway through the one I'm playing. How you doing, Gran? Welcome in.
Want to do this the hard way, huh? Take them at me. Just one left. Come at me.
You know, I posted
I feel
pictures
myself
of
getting stronger.
our puppies because they turned
Yes.
1 year old yesterday, and Trouble and Leia, the little Chiweenies, they're the puppies of my dog Yoda and my mother's dog, Sweetie. Yoda is himself half Chihuahua, half Wiener, and Sweetie is basically pure Chihuahua. So they're 1/4 Wiener and 3/4 Chihuahua. They don't get along with Roxy so much. I just came in from annoying AJ for a bit. I saw such cute little babies. Yeah.
You all on. Take this.
They do not get along with Roxy. They just turned 1 year old, and Roxy is like 15 or something like
Just
that.
what I needed. This should be the last of them. Easy.
He sure made quick work
So-
of them.
She doesn't even remotely regard them. She just kind of ignores them. But they, especially Trouble, will not stop barking at her if they see her. If they even know she's in the same room as them, they will not stop barking at her. You know, having mentioned previously the Resident Evil games, it occurs to me that I've never played any of the Resident Evil games. None of the mainline ones, anyway. I played a spin-off on the PS2, like, back in that day. Resident Evil Outbreak. It was Resident Evil Outbreak. My brother and I, we took turns playing it because you could, like, pick different characters to play as, and it was like one of the first games with like online player capabilities. Leon Kennedy is my man's. My brother, on the other hand, has played basically all of the Resident Evils, and I believe 4 is his favorite. He might have changed his mind since then, but 4 always was his favorite. And I watched a lot of him playing 4, so I do know some of what happens in it. I've watched him play a lot of them. I watched him shoot a fucking whale monster as Leon, and I watched him punch a boulder as Chris, and Resident Evil 5 and 6 were wild. Leon is such a hottie. I watched him play 5, well, I mean, that's the one where Chris punches the boulder, right? But I watched him play it with our friend, Damien, who I will not reveal the rest of his name, and that's not even his first name, so I don't feel too bad revealing it. Normally I ask for consent before I talk about stories on Stream About People, but I don't think he'll mind. He's a very good friend.
Is this?
I watched the two of them play together. I think it was that one at least. It was like whatever one where one of you could play as Chris and the other could play as Sheva? Was her name Sheva? The things that let him do to me. Anyway, my older brother played as Chris. I need the Elemental Vessel of Darkness. Okay. So the Shade Elemental Vessel. All I have is the Boomerang, which I gotta say is probably Wind. That's 5. Okay. Yeah, I watched them play that one together. And I remember watching them fight Claire? Question mark? She had some thing on her chest. Albert Wesker was like brainwashing her or some shit. Like, I know a little bit of the story of what's going on with Resident Evil, but I've never actually played any of them myself.
Taking this?
Alright, and there's plenty of chests in this area, so let's go get those. We're playing the game all night with a friend when we were both drinking many a year ago. It was fun. That's one of the things, though, that I remember with my older brother, is that if you're playing a 2-player game with him, and your only options are between a guy and a girl, he's gonna pick the guy, so you have to play as the girl.
You're mine! This should be the last of them.
I think there was, I think I can remember like one exception where he played as the girl and he let me play as the guy. But most of the time, if we played games and there were only two characters, a guy and a girl, he'd make me pick the girl. Of course, if there were multiple characters, neither of us would pick dicks. No, neither of us would pick the girl. That's level 50, and those are level 49. They're kind of blocking that chest. Did you see the remaking Harry Potter? I did not know. Actually, I think I may have heard that. I think I heard something about that, but I think I saw like a YouTube short about it of a person talking about how Severus is, and I could be mistaken, being played by a person of color and how it creates unfortunate implications.
Got some syrup.
They made the Half-Blood Prince of Black. Oh, yep, that's it. That's what it was. I did see the thing. Of course, in some games, I would just pick the girl if there were multiple characters just because I liked her better than the other option. Like, Golden Axe. My brother would always play the blue fighter guy in Golden Axe. So what was left to me was the green dwarf guy or the girl in red. And red's my favorite color, so I'd pick the girl in red. But in later Golden Axe games, when you have multiple characters, I think 3 specifically, they had a panther guy as one of your playable characters, and I would always pick the panther guy. Tara taught me that MMORPG stands for Mostly Men Online Role-Playing Girls.
Let me see. Nice.
In Streets of Rage, my brother would always pick Axel, who was like the main character, and I would always pick the family member of that one guy from the... Like in the first one, I played the black guy, and then in the second and third games, I played his little brother who had the skates, and Streets of Rage 4, his daughter is a playable character, so I play as her. I just play members of that family.
Let's rest up.
Despite the fact that Streets of Rage typically has multiple playable characters. Especially Streets of Rage 4. You can unlock a bunch of characters as you play.
Watch yourselves, everyone.
Anyway, my point is
Easy, this should be the last of them.
that my brother plays Resident Evil.
They were nothing but hot air.
That was my initial point. And that I have not played the Resident Evil games. But I remember watching him and my friend Damien play the 5th one together.
Just one left.
Ow! You fucking mind? Your Looney Tunes bullshit?
Next.
When push comes to shove,
I missed that
I
game.
don't hold back.
6 was the one where it like went way too actiony, right? I don't recall watching him play 6. I think he did play it. I just don't recall watching him play it. I mostly remember 4 and 5, but he's played pretty much all of them. But we took turns on Resident Evil Outbreak because you could pick a bunch of different characters, and each one had like sort of different play style, so we'd pick different characters to see how quick we could get through a level or whatever, like we were competing. And that's the only Resident Evil I've really ever played, was Outbreak. My favorite character in that one was the doctor guy, or whatever he was. He had like a special ability where he could like take the herbs you picked up and turn them into medicine. And they would be better healing items. He wasn't super great with firearms, as I remember, so I always used a knife, which, if you've played Resident Evil, probably not the best method of playing. Oh man, if I don't fight a boss here later in this spot, I'm gonna be disappointed. Look at this spot. This is This is pure prime boss fight stage material. And I hope they bring back some of the classic bosses from the Mana series and I fight the giant crab thing. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? The giant crab thing? It was in Trials of Mana and Legend of Mana. And then it was in the Trials of Mana remake. Probably in some of the other Mana games that I don't remember.
Grizzly!
Grizzly Sarah. No, not Grizzly Dicks. What the fuck would a Grizzly Dick even be?
Yes.
Grizzly Sarah. Don't answer that question, though, about what a Grizzly Dick would be. That's rhetorical. I can imagine what it would be. Okay? I don't need a play-by-play on it. Alright, still one item left here, and then we can go to wherever we have to go, which is, I guess, this way. So yeah, it does sort of double back around to where I need to go anyway. Ask a furry. Wherever will I find one of those? Hey, literally anyone in chat. Like I might have to get to whatever this chest is by getting up on this ridge. Did I miss it? Oh, I think maybe I was supposed to fall down and grab it, and I just didn't. Because I was like, well, if I drop down, I'm not getting back up, so I'm going to do all this first. If it!
The elements are with you.
Man, I know sometimes the transition to 3D can be hard, and not every 3D Mana game
You're mine! Just what I need.
really brings the charm with it, but this game is fucking beautiful. And they really make the stuff that you saw in 2D in the older games
Never sways.
still look good in 3D. Can't believe you call us out like that. This is a gorgeous game. Like, sure, it doesn't have the most outstanding graphics ever or whatever, but it's got so much style. Personally, I think style is better than graphical fidelity.
Take this.
A nice style will always outlast good graphics, because eventually,
Just what I need.
as technology progresses, good graphics become bad graphics.
Just one left.
But style lasts forever.
The elements are with you.
Come at me. They weren't so tough.
And like, as I say, sometimes good graphics become bad graphics. I bet there are some of you right now thinking of games that used to look good, but by today's standards would probably look bad. Probably in the PlayStation 2 sort of blocky period.
Let me see. This might
And
be
we
useful.
got some Faerie Acorn. And look, that's not to say that any game that has aged poorly graphically wise is automatically bad. Original Dark Souls? Yeah, it's definitely showing its age, isn't it? I'm just saying that, like, a stylized graphics age better than trying to do something realistic. And even if the style, like, has aged graphics in it, eventually that becomes sort of a nostalgic thing. Like, did anyone ever play Mega Man Legends? The Mega Man Legends games, they were the first Mega Man games to really try and dip into 3D graphics. They were blocky and chunky, but they had a style to them in their blocky chunkiness that I've seen a lot of games try and emulate, by having like an old school vibe to them. Like bright, colorfully blocky, old school look. It definitely is not the most advanced graphics, even by the standards of the time, but the style of it, like where they've got, like the expressions kind of pasted on of the models in an anime-esque way.
I guess this means
I think it still looks good, despite being blocky, because it's got style to the blockiness. Of course, I may be an old person, and I just have nostalgia for old pixely stuff.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Stamina sigil. I gotta check out some of these seeds, but I've only got like, what, 2 slots? Shuriken. Gains use of the ability Shuriken when equipped. Throws a Shuriken, dealing slash damage to an enemy. Okay, so this is like Fireball, but as a Shuriken instead of a Fireball. So it's like a ninja move. I think we saw something that said, like, raises ninja moves or something. Or we saw something about, like, ninja moves. If I had a guess on who would be the best party member to use ninja moves, it'd probably be that furry cat boy with the katana. Shot in the dark, it's... Unless the region of this game that he is from is based on Japan, I'm just gonna say it, since he's using a katana, probably some form of weeaboo.
Grizzly.
Furry cat boy. Okay. What am I looking at here? Oh, this is just where the water is. I was thinking there was like one of those little blue dots here that was like overlapping with the water, but it's just the water itself. Along with like my little the arrow here on the map.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Luker. Ooh, the music getting kind of like intense. Is there like a really powerful enemy nearby? Oh, yeah. In fact, that is true. Even a like really powerful nemesis. It's good to know. Thank you for the audio warning, game. As I'm saying this, I should make sure you guys can hear this. Okay, good. Sometimes I forget to check to see if I've unmuted certain things in certain times. And like, I'll mute a game and then I'll forget to unmute it, and then I'll find out an hour in that, oh my god, it's been muted the entire time. You guys couldn't hear any of that. No one told me. Because clearly it'd be your guys' fault, not mine.
Come at me. This should be the last of them. You're mine. The Soul Guard's resolve never sways. Get a load of those windmills. They're everywhere.
The people of the Vale use the northern winds that blow year-round to power them. They're used to spin thread and make fabrics. One of their traditional techniques actually dyes the cloth those bright colors. The book I read called it wind dyeing. It's famous.
Wow. I hope we can watch them at work.
Like, I'm not crazy, right? Hina is totally voiced by Laura Bailey.
Just what I
She
need.
sounds very much like Laura Bailey.
Come at me.
If she's not voiced by Laura Bailey, she could make a very convincing Laura Bailey sound-alike. I don't know. I'm trying not to look up, like, the cast because I'm worried it's gonna spoil something. Even accidentally. Like, oh, this character plays this character and this character. Meaning these characters are, like, the same characters or something. I don't know. As much as I enjoy looking up casts, I am trying to avoid as many spoilers of this game as possible because I want to have a very, very fresh experience. Jobbin' Hoods, Jobbin' Hoods. Time to fight some Jobbin' Hoods.
Come at me.
Ugh, Jobbin' Hoods have never looked this cute. Like, I fucking want a plush of these guys. Although normally they use like a bow and not a whip.
They weren't so tough.
Normally I fucking hate the Chobin Hoods. They're one of the most annoying enemies for me, personally. Those ones are adorable.
Let me see. This might be useful.
Oh, is that like a little thing I can do with the wind vessel?
Grizzly!
Wind vessel. Wind vessel! I guess I'm not allowed to use it as a wind vessel yet because I only have it. Speaking of plushies, when's the Mav plush coming out? Look, man, I've actually looked into making merchandise. Like I was looking into stickers and maybe like enamel pins. If I can find a place that will do just like one as a proof for cheap, instead of saying, oh, well, you have to order at least 100. Like, bitch, like even if I sell that many, I want to inspect the quality first. So, if I can find a person willing to make a Mav plush for a respectable cost, maybe we can consider. But I would need to figure out which design I would use for a Mav plush, because you know I got like 3 to 4 different designs floating around. I'm not against the idea, I just... I don't even know where to begin with that. Knock, knock! I smash your pots! No, that's for not answering the door. Can I get on top of the roof? Yes, I can!
Taking this.
Candy. Okay, I cannot get into that little thing in the very top, the house pot. I don't know why it's a pot, but that is clearly a pot. What do they use it to catch rain? Why is this house a pothead? It's literally a pothead. Look, there's a pot on this house's very head. The head of the house is a pot. It's a pothead. Am I making it clear enough?
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Candy. It probably will be useful eventually. Ooh, what's on top of that house? A spinning wheel? Can it turn straw into gold? Is it like just a weird compunction here to decorate the top of your house with weird shit or something? I don't know. Guess we'll find out when I actually get to the village and I learn about the culture. Culture of the dragon people. Oh, I forget what that one does. Does it increase experience or money?
I feel like I can take anything.
Experience!
The gloves are off. Easy. This should be the last of them. You're mine. Take them at me. I guess this means I've improved.
Yay! Oh, come on, I just saw... There they are. I knew I saw another group of enemies. These things are placed that, like, I usually at best only got 2 uses out of them so far. Maybe I'll learn how to better use them in the future.
Where are the real monsters at?
Aha! Where the party at? Something, something, something in Bacardi at.
This should be the last of them.
We sure made quick work of them.
That's the whole point, to kill them as quickly as possible. Make maximum use of my experience boost.
This should be the last of them.
Out, you
Just what I need.
you fluffy bird-faced whore. Man, that one took too long. There's no way I find another one and kill him before it runs out. poopies. Oh well, we got 4. It's twice as much as I've ever gotten before.
Yes.
I got a lot of games I want to eventually play, and while doing 4 streams a week is certainly helping, if I had more time, I'd love to be able to just stream every day. But I don't have that much time, guys. I don't have enough time to stream as much as I would like to. That sucks. I miss being a kid when I could just, like, play video games all day, not have to worry about work and adult life.
Come at me.
Ooh, look,
Soul
reindeer.
Guard's resolve never sways.
I think. Maybe not reindeer, but deer.
Got some syrup.
If streaming were around when I was a kid, and I could have somehow convinced my parents to let me, there's a very good chance I would have just streamed 24/7 and never even slept, which would have been terrible for my health. So it's a good thing it wasn't available back then.
I'll back you up.
Easy. This should be the last.
But I spent a lot of time as a kid playing video games. Technically, I spent a lot of time as an adult playing video games.
Hey, is the Sylphid in Sylphid Boomerang like a name or something?
It's the name of the wind spirit,
I'm pretty sure it's the name of the elemental of wind.
sometimes also referred to
Then
as
do you
Jinn.
think he'll get mad if we use his boomerang?
Elementals are aspects of nature and emissaries of the goddess of mana. They watch over the lands, rarely interfering with the people who inhabit them.
So, you're saying that he probably wouldn't mind?
Not according to the book of read, at least.
Okay, good. Battles don't interrupt their conversations. I think I said this last week, but I love it when the party members have conversations. Okay. Looks like I've gotten everything, so now we move on!
This place sure lives up to its name. The wind never stops, huh?
This breeze is strange, though. It feels
Thank you for
melancholic
pinning that,
somehow.
Vash.
Well, first order of business is to return the elemental vessel to the chief. Then we see about the Alm.
Oh, man. Like, my eyes are feeling better, but I still accidentally read Chief as Thief as I was reading it along in my head. Is important question. I answered the question, and the answer was, I have no fucking
Dragonfolk
clue.
can live to be pretty old, right?
Do you think the new Alm of Wind could be a senior citizen of the Vale?
Don't worry. I'll carry them to the mana tree on my back if I gotta.
What a fine, upstanding soul guard you make.
Seriously. Does no one question the insanity of literally sacrificing lives to a
Let's find our next
tree?
meal.
I get that it's probably been going on for a long time, but like the opening prologue was like, no, I'm not sacrificing this girl that I love to some tree or whatever. How is nobody questioning it?
Yes.
Why is everybody like all convinced it's some super great positive thing? Oh, I can't double jump in the village. There is a bit of disconnect here with the aspect of the chosen alms system being essentially like it's a death sentence. It's what it is. It's a death sentence.
Hello.
Longren welcomes you, young soul guard. Our humble vale is under the watchful sight of Sylphid, the element of wind. Okay, so they're going with Salamando and Sylphid. Then they're using the fancier names, not the ones that I learned by playing Secret of Mana 5,000 times.
Taking this?
Dang it. Try to double jump and I can't. Also can't dash. Cool. That's super. Okay, maybe I can get it from here. Oh, look, there's a
Let
chest.
me see. Nice.
Money. Not about the money, money, money. I don't need your money, money, money. Unless I want to buy shit. Then I gotta find it. Got it. Okay, there we go.
Taking this?
More money. Maybe I can buy new weapons or armor. Okay, so they're not all red. So this is a green dragon person. The breeze that meanders through the veil is normally milder than this. These are the two I met, right? Phew, I'm pooped from all that running. I wish I could fly like Ramco can. Ramco? Hi there, Mr. Soulguard. Did you return the boomerang to the chief? Not yet.
Hi.
People are so high-strung all the time. It's bad for their health. We gotta learn to take some time to just lie down in the fields and let the wind carry all our worries away. It makes sense for, like, the wind place to have lots of windmills. But if they were gonna make them, like, animal people, why go with dragons? You know, a mythical creature that's largely associated with breathing fire? Why not make them bird people? I mean, maybe that was a thought process, and I appreciate the dragon representation, clearly. I just wonder what the thought process was. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, I think this person's, like, extra dragony, because I thought, like, they had a dragony snout or something, but no. It's just a girl with a ponytail and bangs, and her head was down in a weird way that made it look, at first, like she might have extra dragony traits. Like I saw her from back here, and I thought, oh, is that, like, an actual, like, dragon face, or are those scales? And no, she's just a... Or he, I don't know. Hard to tell. Sorry for assuming. My dad can be so dramatic sometimes. The windmills are spinning fine, just like they always have. With no alm to offer up, the wind spirits have been restless. Even the windmills appear forlorn as they turn. Well, aren't we here because it's like the 4-year thing for the alm to be chosen or whatever? Like, I figured the alm will be chosen when we got here. It was chosen just as, like, just last session at the fireplace. Okay, so, working on the assumption that every village is going to be a different race of people, based on the fact that every character on the cover was slightly different. Humans are the fire people, dragons are the wind people. There's that one girl with the large blue squirrel tail. I assume squirrel people, but I don't know for sure. It just looks like a squirrel tail to me. There's the cat people. There's the plant people. And then there was the guy I played as in the prologue who we met later in as while we were playing as Val. Okay, let's just talk to this guy.
I'm Val, the Soul Guard. I came across your elemental vessel and wanted to return it.
Gracious, I was wondering where Ramco and the little ones spirited that away to. Thank you. Those youngins will get an earful later, but enough about that. Welcome to Longerin, friends.
A pleasure. So where might we find the Alm of Wind?
On that subject, I have some unfortunate news. The Faerie has not yet arrived to name the Alm.
I'm like, maybe she's just running behind.
Oh, then you're still waiting to see who gets the job?
Here in the Vale, we welcome the Faerie with a traditional wind dyeing ceremony.
How do you
as
dye the
performed
wind?
By one of our wind oracles. But this year, our attempts at
Can
the
you
ritual
paint
have
with
been
all the
unsuccessful.
colors of the wind?
There is one oracle, Karina, whose
Hey, that was a
attunement to the
name!
wind element is unparalleled. At this rate, I fear that without Karina, the Faerie may not come at all.
I'm gonna assume Karina will be named the Alm, because that...
Sadly, she refuses to listen to my orders anymore.
Does she only have one wing?
No matter what I do or how soundly her parents scold her, Karina says she won't budge until she feels like it. But now that you have arrived, Sir Soulguard, there may be a chance to get her to see reason. I humbly beseech you to talk to Karina.
Does she only have one wing?
Why me?
Perhaps if she is buffeted by a breath of fresh air, she may yet bend to the winds of fate. Be sure to give her a good buffeting, mind you.
You're not asking me to
Use
beat
the
her up,
vessel to
right?
literally knock some sense into her?
Surely a precious artifact should be handled delicately.
These days, the elemental vessel is scarcely used as more than a child's plaything. I am certain that a soul guard would have much better applications for such an object.
Yeah, okay, sure.
If the Faerie is not properly welcomed, it could be the end of the Veil as we know it. Please, you must make Karina see reason.
Okay, so Karina is the dragon girl.
I
We
think
picked a
I've got
piece of
my
armor
work
for
cut
her
out for me
already.
this time.
The chief seemed genuinely worried for the fate of the Veil. Now's your time to shine, Sir Soul Guard.
Let me see. Is this?
Some kind of incense. I think based on the
Grizzly!
opening screen, she'll use a spear as her weapon? I'll have to go back and look at that. If I can find a save point, I'll go check real quick. I think there was one back there.
Let's plan our next move.
No, not yet. Let me save first. Alright. Now we'll go back. Just for a hot second, just to check. Also, we'll check and see if she only has one wing there.
Visions of mana.
Yes, she's definitely using a spear there. I can only see one wing, so maybe she's like the dragon's equivalent of being crippled? Is that why she's not moving, I wonder? Yeah, and there's the cat boy. He's got a katana. A one-winged angel. We'll see if she's an angel or a devil. We'll see if she can be our angle or our devil. The plant person, whose pronouns I am not going to speculate on, because as a plant, technically they should be non-binary. It looks like they have... I mean, honestly, that kind of looks like they're using a pinwheel as a weapon? But maybe that's not their weapon. I don't know. And the girl with the squirrel tail, that's either a rod or it's kind of hard to tell, but there might be a rope attached to the tip of it, so it could be a flail? And it looks like that might be the flail, like, right next to her leg. I can't fucking point at it like this. Like, I'm pointing at the screen, but you guys can't see where I'm pointing. But do you see, like, right above her knee, that little pink starburst-looking thing? I think that could be the like... Okay, there's that happening. I think that could have been, like, the tip of a flail. So I think she either uses a staff or a flail. Or maybe a staff that turns into a flail. Okay, we'll get a good look at Karina, I guess her name is here. So, we'll really get to see if she's got one wing.
The peoples of our world live their lives blessed by the powers of mana.
I
To
only see
maintain that
one.
balance, alms are chosen to offer their souls to the mana tree. This is how we continue the cycle and ensure a future of prosperity.
It's notable that Hina... Oh, yep, that's one wing. She's got one wing. So I guess we're not going to be able to fly with her.
For millennia, we have lived and died this way. And so we shall forevermore, as each land continues its long tradition.
Hina's not on the box art. Hina's not on the title screen. Hina's not in this cutscene. Guys, I'm starting to grow concerned that Hina's going to die. Now, maybe that's not true, and it's just because she's not, like, playable. She's always, like, passive. Hina isn't real. But, like, if a character isn't in any of these things, it's usually a bad sign for the longevity in the game. Look, see, there's him, even. But I don't recall Hina. Hina isn't real. Sometimes even if a character's in the intro, they die anyways. That's true, but if they don't show in the intro, but you meet them within, like, the first hour of the game, if they're not on the box, they're not on the title, they're not in the intro, that's usually not a good sign for their longevity. Like, literally nothing has hinted that Hina should be a character in this game until we met her. Now, you might say, maybe that's Hina back there, above the Visions of Mana title. That's clearly the goddess of mana. My fan theory is she becomes the plant. That's possible. That is very possible. That's always a thing you have to consider being an option in a mana game. But, I don't think she got one of these either. Because look, we got Final Fantasy Adventure, the Sumo outfit for Val. Secret of Mana Popoi outfit for Jule. That's clearly the plant person, because I recognize the outfit. So, plant person must be named Jule. Karina's the girl, the dragon girl, and she's raised from Trials of Mana, so at least I know her now. I know who's wearing Elazul's outfit, so that's Morley, so Morley is the cat boy. And Lady Black Pearl is Palomina. The girl with the squirrel tail must be Palomina. So, Val, Karina, Jule, Morley, and Palomina. Yeah, but, like, Hina's not on this. Like, maybe she becomes the goddess of mana or something, but that's still gonna effectively be a death. Now, I don't know how long it's gonna take us to meet every character, but current theory, we get all the Alms together, we get to the mana tree, Hina is the first to sacrifice her soul, and then something happens with that one guy, from the prologue, whose name I forgot. That character's name sounds, Marley? Morley? We'll have to let Marley know if they drop by. Morley the cat boy. Like, I don't know. Maybe he'll do something. What was his name? And it'll, like, change the rest of the quest. Liza... What was his name? Orin, that was it. I don't know if that'll be, like, still early in the game, or if it'll be, like, the halfway point. But that's my current theory as to what's gonna happen to Hina. So maybe she'll last half the game, or maybe she'll disappear, like, 1/4 of the way in, but I think she's probably not long for this world.
Taking this?
I would be absolutely thrilled, though, to be proven wrong. If she survives the whole game, that would be great. I'd see it as a brilliant subversion of, like, the kind of thing they would normally do.
This is kind of exciting.
But, like, as it stands right now, her dying to act as, like, some sort of anchor point for changing up the story,
Taking this?
that's about as classic RPG as it comes. Hear me out, the tree kidnaps her. I mean, I've seen crazier plot twists. But, like, her death being the catalyst for some kind of grand change.
Taking this?
It's a good story, but it's also very classic RPG. So if they didn't go that route, I think I'd honestly be a little more impressed. A sky whale eats her, my other random guess. Sky whale? This isn't Final Fantasy X, despite the fact that they're basically being sent on out on the same kind of pilgrimage that Final Fantasy X sent its summoners out on, to basically sacrifice their lives. It might have a lot in common with Final Fantasy X, but I'm drawing the line at sky whales. And I swear to God, though, if we fight an actual sky whale at some point, I will lose my fucking mind and be like, oh my God, Raven, you were right! It's the sky whales!
You folks in the habit of staring at strangers? What is it? Are you selling something? Find somewhere else to hawk your wares.
Oh, she's got like a country accent.
Are you by any chance Karina, the Wind Oracle? I'm Hina, the Alm of Fire. And this is...
Val, the Soul Guard. Nice to meet you.
What's the convoy of alms want with me? No, let me guess. The chief sent you to convince me to do the wind dine, right?
Well,
Why is she from like
yeah, actually.
Tennessee?
In Tiania, we built a
I
ceremony
love her. She will be my wife.
The Faerie's arrival. Longren has different traditions, though, right?
The chief thinks sending outsiders to do his dirty work is gonna make me budge. Well, he's got another thing coming. Nope.
It's
never
another
again.
think coming, by the way.
If the fairy doesn't come, no one can be named the Alm of Wind. For the sake of Longren and the rest of the world, would you please consider performing the wind dyeing ceremony?
When someone asks a stranger for a favor, usually they have something to offer in exchange. I'll tell you what. You can find Shiryu for me. I've looked all over town already, and I gotta get off my feet for a bit.
Shiryu? I'm guessing
Sounds
they're
like a
friend of
dragon's
yours.
name.
What do they look like?
A dragon.
He's dreamy. About the same age as me. Got a
I guess
nice
they're all
smile.
dragons.
Oh, someone kind of like Val then?
Subtle. So she
Spare
clearly
me.
has a crush
He's
on
nowhere
Val.
near as wimpy as this guy.
Use the
Gee,
fuck out of
thanks.
me.
Well, Hina, sounds like we have a missing person to find. If Karina's already looked in town, let's try the outskirts.
Tennessee, she's one of the two tens I see. The other one is you. Shiryu? That's not how she spelled it. Completing side quests. Giving the wind dragons with a very Swedish kind of flavor country accents is definitely a choice.
Taking this?
I'm not gonna lie. Right now, it's an odd choice for me, but perhaps it will grow on me. It didn't sound like the
Let me
chief
see.
had a
Oh,
similar
item.
accent. Daybreak Spear, weapon for Karina. Yep, spears. Like, they have sort of Japanese kind of style clothes, but their village has very, like, Swedish vibes, and they're speaking with Tennessee accents. I don't know what accents they would speak with in the Japanese version, obviously. Probably, like, a Kansai dialect,
Yes.
because whenever they, like, use the Kansai dialect, that's essentially the Japanese equivalent of a country hillbilly, and they would want, like, maybe a similar country accent for the American dub. Problem is that we got so many country accents, they can sometimes, like, clash. And if you've never watched any, like, Japanese anime, Kansai is sort of a nasally kind of dialect. Goku in the original Dragon Ball has a Kansai dialect, because Goku is a fucking simple-ass farm boy hick. So if you've ever heard Japanese Goku, that's a Kansai dialect. It's just the clashing of like 3 different kinds of flavors of
Taking this?
culture that is weird for me right now. Tennessee dragon people living in a Swedish village wearing Japanese clothes. It truly is a melting pot. Hey, Roxy. You want over here on my lap, girl? Come here. Come here. She's trying to get on the chair, but she's having trouble reaching. She's not as spry as she used to be, so she can't, like, make the very short jump to the chair from the bed. Sounds like my type of place. I'm sure it'll grow on me. It's just a very weird combination of
Let me
things.
see. This might be useful. Taking this?
Hey, Roxy. Hey, Roxy. You want to say hi to everyone? She's not going to say anything. She won't bark unless I leave the room. Or maybe if someone knocks on the door. But, like, that's still a 50-50 if she does that. Unless I leave her in the room to go take care of something for, like, 2 minutes, she will not bark.
Taking this?
Roxy, this would be a great time for you to bark and prove me wrong.
This is kind of
I'll knock on your door. Knock, knock, knocking on Maverick's door. Any soul guard worth their salt knows that they need the very best and latest gear for their pilgrimage. How else are they going to escort the Alms safely to the Mana Tree? Why don't you have wings?
We're having a special.
Just a patchwork vest.
Come again soon.
Like, you don't even sell the latest. You sold the same thing as the last town did. I gotta say, though, this music is giving me kind of Wild Arms vibes.
Let me see. A rare item.
Ooh, a cup of wishes. There's like, in the first Wild Arms games, there's like port towns that have their own theme, and this song kind of reminds me of the song from Wild Arms 1 when you enter a port town. It's not like one-to-one, it just reminds me of it. It's got that same kind of vibe.
Oh no.
My doctor told me I needed to incorporate regular exercise into my daily routine, but it's just not sticking. Wouldn't it be nice to just eat without having to worry about gaining weight? Oh, and she's a tailor, so, like, gaining weight is an extra big problem for her. She's got to, like, tailor clothes for anyone who gains weight. Wait, there's a weapon shop? See if you got any new weapons!
Taking this?
At least you're a dragon. Don't think I've seen you around these parts before. Hey, you must be the Soul Guard. I don't only do business with outsiders, but for you, I'll make an exception.
All our goods are high quality.
Okay, so there's the falchion. I can't hear at the moment. Gotta find some noms. I ended up taking a nap after stream and just got up. Hi, Mama Skitty! You just admitted you can't hear me. Oh, look at that one. Like a two-handed sword. Jeez, look how long it is. That's like a Dark Souls 2 greatsword. Equipable classes? Wait a second. Can he just equip any weapon he wants? Or is it just going to show him with the weapon no matter what class he's in, even if he's not in the right class to equip it? All our goods are high quality! What are you buying? What are you selling? That's from Resident Evil 4.
Soon.
I heard that play a lot when my older brother was playing. Never played, but I still know that meme. Those are pretty cool weapons, but I don't know how exactly that works yet. I said hi to Mama Skitty, but, you know, acknowledge that, cannot hear me at the moment. So if that changes, I'm sure she'll say something of that, but I would like everyone to take a moment, if you're not, to follow Mama Skitty. Vash, if you're here, maybe give Mama Skitty a shout out? Vash may have stepped away. It's totally fine if that happened. Vash has Vash things to do. Dang it, I can't go up there. I was just in Mama Skitty's stream earlier today.
Yes.
So, Mama Skitty is also a streamer. I've thrown a lot of money at Skitty for her birthday week.
Grizzly.
Good on you, supporting all the streamers. You are making sure to take care of yourself, though, right, Raven? Because you've also been throwing a lot of money at me, too. I just want to make sure that you're not overtaxing yourself. Okay, I know I'm supposed to be looking for that guy, but does it have like a little mark for me to...
Hey.
The fairy sure has taken her sweet time, and the wind seems restless. It's starting to stress me out. Who takes care of themselves these days? But yes, my bills are paid. Okay, good. Wind oracles have been working tirelessly to summon the fairy. The spirits of wind seem unwilling to reward their efforts with so much as a favorable breeze.
Oh,
Soul Guard is here, but our Alms hasn't been appointed yet. It might be a first in the Vale's history.
whoa!
Look, it's the Alma Fire! Hi, Alma Fire! Almost sounded like Alma Fire, like the name Alma. Which makes me think of, Fear! The game Fear. Anyone play Fear? First wait, is it... First Encounter Action Recon? It's a first-person shooter horror-themed game. And Alma is the name of a little girl with, like, psychic powers. Who acts as, like, your primary antagonist for most of the games. I haven't played it, but I know it. Okay, good. That's another game that my brother played. Although I did play 3 with him, because 3 was multiplayer. It was a 2-player campaign, so I played that one with him. First Encounter... It's F-E-A-R, and at least in the first one, it stands for something. I think it's like First Encounter Action Recon, or something to that effect. It's like a special ops team for, like, creepy shit. I gave wind dyeing a try earlier, but it went awry and ended up wasting a bunch of fabric. These wild winds are to blame, I tell you. So, is the wind dyeing, like, just putting up these banners over here? Is that what that means? It's not exactly what they mean by paint with all the colors of the wind. I'm just saying.
Hey there.
Have you heard of fortune flies? They say if you catch one, you'll be blessed with extra luck. But yes, I hope that Mama Skitty had a great nap. Self-care after stream is very important, and it's something I often struggle with. Usually because it's pretty late by the time I stop streaming, and I have to decide very quickly, if I haven't eaten already, what I'm going to eat. And then... basically... Roxy's right in front of my face, so she's between me and the microphone. So A, I'm probably going to sound a little muffled, and B, the camera can no longer detect my face for the live 2D model. So until Roxy decides what she's doing, she's climbing me. She's climbing me, and she's got her hair in my mouth. Roxy? Roxy! What are you doing, Rox? I'm not spitting at you. I'm just trying to get your hair out of my mouth. Did you want on top of the chair? I can put you on top of the chair, sweetheart. Okay. There's nothing over there for you. Your food is right here. Look. That's an empty plate. Here. This is your food. There you go. She's got sensitive teeth because of her age. Here, look. What if I give you like one piece at a time? Here. Eh? There you go. There's one. No, you don't want it? Come on, Roxy, you gotta eat, sweetheart. Look, see this little this little kibble thing is shaped like a heart. What are you... Why are you licking my arm? There's not food on my arm. There's food in my hand. What are you doing, you crazy? Okay, well... Oh, she's giving you kisses. Yes, well, she's got my left arm, like, completely pinned down, so, guess I'm gonna be one-handing this for a second until I get my arm back. So, movement and camera might be a little tricky for a hot second.
Yes.
Oh, okay, got my arm back. Arms are overrated. Well, I'm sure if a person were born without arms and they've adapted to not using them, they probably agree with you. Apart from some merchants that regularly come to buy our textiles, we don't get so many visitors to the Vale of Wind. Hi, Aces, by the way! Hang on, Val. You know you can't just leave the Vale without picking up the Alm of Wind. I just want to look at the dog. Look, there's a little dog. No, I can't pet the dog. We found that out in the first village. Okay, so we gotta find a person. I have no idea where this character could be, and I'm not exactly sure where to begin looking. I guess their little flag is telling me I need to go out to the wilderness to find them. How you doing today, Aces? Yes, I have a guest star with me. Roxy, my aunt's dog. She's a Pomeranian. Hold on, maybe she's not hungry. Maybe she wants some water. Here, let me grab your water bowl. Here we go. Here you go. Water? Water for the Roxy? My comp just crashed midstream. Other than that, things are okay. Well, that doesn't sound okay. That sounds absolutely terrible. My computer didn't crash, but my stream did die a couple seconds in, so that sucked. Yeah, it hasn't come back on yet. That's not good. Mine locked up the other day, Monday, before I had to do a Pokemon stream. I opened up, like, my little OBS thing to get everything started, and it locked up for, like, an hour. It was so bad. I was genuinely worried that, like, that might have been it for my computer.
Wanna do this the hard way, huh?
Like, the screen turned black, everything disappeared, and it wouldn't respond to anything. If I tried to move the mouse, it would just make a beep, beep, beep noise. So, I did think for, like, a good hour that my computer might have died. Thankfully, it eventually came back, so hopefully yours does too. I got my fingers crossed for you. That's part of the reason why I'm, you know, trying to save up money for a new PC. Guess I could have saved up a little bit more if I hadn't bought that Switch too, but again, we don't talk about that. It is what it is.
Thank you, mighty Solgar.
Mine is a new PC. Oh, that does not inspire confidence in me right now. I can hear you heaving, Roxy. I wonder if they can too. Alright, I see a little flag this way. Oh, yep, there it is. So this must be where that person is that we're looking for. First crash. I bought it in November. That doesn't sound good. And I don't... Like, I'm not some kind of computer wizard, so... I don't know what the best models of computers are. So I'm extremely intimidated when I actually have enough money saved up to buy a new computer that I'm gonna fuck up something and, like, just buy a really shitty computer. Haven't been using LimeWire, have you? Dude, does anyone use LimeWire anymore? Finally at the startup screen. Yay! Progress!
Hello there. Shiryu, I presume?
That's me. And you are?
This is the handsome guy she was
The
talking
Soul
about that was...
And this is Hina, the Alm of Fire.
that I'm wimpy compared to.
Val, Hina, lovely to meet you. I'm Shiryu. a historian and keeper of tales from the Vale.
Tales from the
What are you
Vale.
doing so far outside of Longren?
I've just shown my
Celebrating windmills,
age.
actually. The
I'm
wind's
using
been
Kaza.
hard to predict lately, which might be a side effect of
He's hot.
having no Alms
He's
yet.
he's attractive, but like
Speaking of Alms, Karina said she'd help call the Faerie with some wind dyeing if we found you for her.
look at my
She did,
character's
huh?
arms and abs.
I guess she came around
Do I
to the
really
idea
look
after all.
wimpier than this dude?
Is the dyeing process hard or something?
Not particularly. As long as you know the steps, that is. You just capture the breeze with the cloth to bring out the colored dye. The issue is that the Faerie won't come for just any old round of wind dyeing. Karina has the most skill in Longren, so she has the best chance of summoning her.
Then
Maybe
why
she
is
likes
so
smart
averse
guys.
to
Well, she
helping?
said that he was like.
Because Karina wants
She specifically said that
She
my
wants to be
character
chosen
looked
as the
wimpy in
all she's
comparison.
ever heard from the rest of the Vale is that
And
she's
it was
wrong for the
obvious that
job.
she has a crush on this
Yeah.
guy, but
They keep asking her to help with the wind dyeing.
the implication there is that he was like
Surprised me if the Faerie was staying away on purpose to avoid these.
a muscular dude or something.
But why would Karina be a bad choice of Alm?
Did she pick a fight with the elemental or something?
That's a good one. But nothing that scandalous, I promise. But it's complicated. Too complicated to bother you both with right now. Besides, I know Karina wants the Vale to prosper, just like everyone else. And it looks like your arrival might have been enough to give her that push.
Yeah, the thing for wings.
Anyway,
I mean,
I'll head back to the
probably.
Vale for
It's
now.
probably a thing in their
See you there.
culture, wings and tails.
Thank you.
Like, imagine you grew up, like, in human culture, and then one day visitors came and they didn't have fucking noses or something. You'd probably think that was weird. Hello, experience points in monster form.
This should be the last of them. Next!
Does anybody need healing?
Darn.
Wanna do this the hard way, huh? Next! This should be the last of them. Come at me!
To me!
Where are the real monsters at?
It just started heavily storming outside. Oof. That may not be good. Hydrate! Hi, bear. I will hydrate for you. You know, it's a shame your name isn't, Drate. That way, when you came in... Good thing I hadn't taken a sip of my water yet. When you came in with a hydrate and I said, hi, bear, I could have said, hydrate. Huh? Huh? Roxy, I just gave you water. Roxy, this is Mav's water. We literally just let you have a drink. Do not sip out of my cup. Leaving after that joke? Aw, but you just got here. Hydrate. 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 She wants the good water. She's spoiled. It's the same water! The water I give her is the same water I drink! It comes out of the same bottle! I keep bottles of water in my room so I don't have to go to the sink to refill my cups whenever I want to drink. And whenever I need to get her water, I just pour it from the same bottles. And then when all the bottles are empty, then do I make the effort to slog my ass to the kitchen sink and fill them all up. It's all the same water. Look, if she wants some of her water, I'll give her some. It's the same water, but we just let her have some. Look, see, there you go. Okay, she's getting some more water. The show you told me about is slightly cursed, but it's pretty decent. Are you talking to Bear? I don't know what show we're talking about. Yes, to Bear. Okay. I was about to say, I mean, I've probably mentioned some shows, but I don't think it should be a kid's show, though. Beg pardon? What show are we talking about? So... Okay, so now I go this way, I guess. Is that the way I came from, or... I guess. But yes, Bear, in case it wasn't clear, I have a guest with me. Roxy, my aunt's dog. She's a Pomeranian. I'm taking care of her, and she's here guest starring with me for this stream. Guess I just go back to the village. Who's your good girl, Roxy? Who's your good girl, Roxy?
I told you, the more you yell at me, the less I want to have anything to do with the wind dying.
So far, she's
Now
the...
you're just being stubborn. Didn't you hear that the convoy from Tiania has already
Like, she's the
arrived?
only one with this accent.
We can't keep wasting the Alms' time with your selfishness. You're putting the whole Vale in
Even her
danger with your
parents don't have the
temper
same accent.
If you want to meet the fairy so bad, then you do the ceremony. Why does it always have to be me, anyway? It's not like I have a chance at becoming the Alm. Y'all made that abundantly clear. You think I'll just go along and do all the hard work for nothing?
Pouting about it won't help your case, you know.
I'm not pouting. I'm angry. After all, I just wanted to be the Alm and see the world.
Aww.
Honey, we know it's
Is it
hard
me?
for
Am
you
I
to
the good
accept.
girl? Probably
It's been
not.
Years since anyone in our family has been considered worthy of
Not that
Alms
you're not
status.
good.
Sure, your affinity to the wind element meant you had a good chance at the gig. But after what you did in the sanctum,
Fine. Criticize me all you want, but I don't regret my actions one bit, so stop lecturing me.
Like, seriously.
irresponsible.
Why does she have the
Other
accent
wind
if her
oracles
parents
don't
don't?
cause their parents this much trouble.
but if we don't push her, the Faerie might not visit Longren at all. Maybe Shiryu can talk some sense into her.
She sounds like if Pinkie Pie was talking like Applejack from My Little Pony. Oh, Roxy. Climbing me again. Ah! Okay, she made it to the back of the chair this time. Good job. Also, that hurt. There's little claws in my neck.
Aha! There you are! Thanks for finding Shiryu for me.
No sweat.
I missed
So
around the
you'll
twist
perform the
talk?
wind dyeing ceremony
Damn.
now?
Did I say that? Next time, get it in writing. Besides, I have some stuff to talk to Shiryu about. Bye-bye.
Hang on. I thought you wanted a favor for a favor. We gotta call the ferry to Longren before it's too late.
Karina, don't forget. There's that old saying about the disaster that could befall our tribe if an alm isn't chosen. The wind will rage, and the winged fall flightless.
We're too old for fairy tales, Shiryu. Besides, the wind is always blowing here. And it's not like we dragon folk use our wings to fly in the first place.
I didn't tell him anything about it. You missed nothing? Oh, okay.
Maybe the proverb isn't meant for dragon folk. Ramco has wings too, you know?
Fine. But I don't have to be the one to do it. No one in town even cares who does the wind dyeing, and I wouldn't do it even if they begged. Why bother? It's not like the fairy would ever pick me to be the alm anyway.
I'm gonna say that turns out to not
I
be
have an
true.
idea. Why don't you do the wind dyeing instead?
Me?
Anyone is allowed to use the technique. And besides, it never hurts to have a breath of fresh air to try and bend the winds of fate.
I'll get to chat in a second. I'm just trying to
The chief said
pay
something
attention
similar
to plot.
now that you mention it.
Good luck. You'll need it. I think I'll just stay here with Shiryu if it's all the
She has
same to you.
two-toned hair, now that I'm noticing. She's like mostly
You two
pink,
do make a cute
or,
couple.
like a rosy
Yeah,
pink, but she's
yeah.
got like kind of underlying purple
Look,
highlights,
The dying stall is up a ways over there. Just
which
give
is
it a
kind of
go.
like the same color of those banners right there. Yeah, those ones. Although they're more of a pale purplish pink and a much more like light blue. So maybe it's not exactly the same. To fill you in, Matt, there's an Australian kids show with Impreg. What?
Okay, it's up to me to perform the ceremony and call the fairy. Here goes nothing.
If
What-
it doesn't work for you, let
What
me have
show
it.
are we talking
All right,
about?
We'll take turns.
Thanks for that. It made me laugh. I needed it after the day I've had. Round the Twist, an Australian kids show. I have never heard of it. Then again, that probably isn't too surprising. I am not Australian. Though I do like some Australian things, like Australian comedian Randy Feltface. Impreg is kid-friendly. Well, I mean... Okay, if we break it down, it's not entirely inappropriate to show a pregnant woman in a kid show, right? And the idea that a man can get pregnant is not unheard of, especially if it's a trans man who hasn't completed bottom surgery. So maybe it's just a concept to help familiarize young children with the idea that perhaps in the future it would not be unusual to see pregnant men. I'm obviously speculating and just really hoping that it's not some diabolical means for someone to sneak their kink into a kid's show. It was a child too? Okay, that changes a lot. That changes a lot. But you know what? The show started airing in '89. Okay, that also changes things. But you know what aired later than that and had Impreg and was a kid's show? Jimmy Neutron. The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius had an entire episode where Carl Weezer, a young boy, got pregnant with an alien life form. That was an episode. That happened. He was pregnant with some kind of weird alien jellyfish thing. So it's I don't know what my point is anymore. Impreg is also in Fairly Odd Parents. Yep, Butch Hartman has a theme. Butch Hartman didn't have anything to do with Jimmy Neutron though. He had the thing to do with Fairly Odd Parents. Porrance? Was I about to say Fairly Odd Porrance? I hope I was about to say Porrance and not something else that starts with pour. But yeah, you're right. That also had Impreg. At least it wasn't a child in that one, though.
You are here for the wind dying? Forgive me, it is a complicated process. Even oracles in training have trouble with the steps.
Well, someone's gotta try. What was it? Breath of fresh air and all that?
Oh, look! Ramco has come to watch!
Oh, that dragon is
What's a
so cute.
Ramco, anyway?
She's not a what? She's a sacred beast. Her ilk usually resides in the wind sanctum near the veil.
She's a flammy!
When Karina was training in the sanctum, she suffered a grave injury. Though she
That must
lost
be what
one
happened.
of her wings,
Yep.
this sacred beast saw her safely
I was about to say
back
that's probably
home.
what happened to her wing.
Since then, the two have been like sisters, nigh inseparable. Ramco even began to stay here in the Vale instead of returning to her home. Although, Karina has been so preoccupied with Shiryu recently that she and Ramco have become distant. Perhaps they're growing apart.
Aww.
Oh, please excuse my rambling. I shouldn't distract you from trying to summon the fairy for everyone in the Vale.
Yeah, sure. No pressure or anything.
You can do it, Val.
No pressure.
Let's see.
Dude, your job is literally to guard the lives of the people who have to sacrifice themselves to supply the world's magic for another 4 years.
Come wind!
That won't get you anywhere.
Well, why don't you do it
You
then?
couldn't even swat a bug, let alone call forth a fairy.
I thought you said you were busy with Shiryu.
It's not my fault your flailing was so bad I couldn't ignore it. Even a novice could do this better than you. Thanks. It's been a while since I laughed so hard.
Cool.
So,
That didn't hurt my
Tina?
feelings.
Do you want to give it a go next?
Oh, can I? Huh? But she's the Alm of Fire. Where's the sense in that?
True, it's never been done. But I'd have quite a tale for the history books if the Alm of Fire were to call forth the Fairy for the Veil of Wind this year.
Give me a break.
Oh, I see. Please allow me to try, Shiryu. I bet I can expertly harness this wind.
They're going for like jealousy,
Hold it
right?
right there. Fine, I'll do it.
Oh, she got like little
As
fangs.
the best dyer in the Veil, I have now officially changed my mind. I'll show you how it's really done. Write that in your history books.
You know what's weird though about Fairly Odd Parents? They have the whole thing where Cosmo becomes pregnant with the baby,
Fourth color.
but in like an earlier episode, they go to a flashback or they do time travel or something,
Oh,
and they see Timmy's mom when she's pregnant with Timmy, and Cosmo was like, "Why is Timmy in his mom's belly? Did she eat him?" As if he doesn't know what pregnancy is, but then later he gets pregnant and like...
Huh?
Oh, wait, what? I missed something.
oh, Shiryu has been chosen as the Alm.
Congrats, Shiryu. Good job.
No,
Huh?
no, I refuse. I won't be the Alm.
It's about fucking time somebody acknowledges that this is the...
Why? Being named the Alm is an honor. Why would you run away from your duty?
It's a fucking death sentence! This is the first time anyone has acknowledged it!
I actually haven't named anyone the Alm yet.
Oh. Well then.
How could he betray my trust like this?
What the fuck are you talking about? You
Yeah,
want the job and
Shiryu
he
was the one
doesn't, so...
insisting that you had to call the fairy to keep the veil from being destroyed. Then he just ran away.
He should know better. He saw how hard I worked to be worthy. It's always been my dream, even though I knew it was hopeless. Everyone kept saying it's impossible for someone like me to be the Alm of Wind. That I can't feel the wind beneath my wings like the rest of them do, now that I've lost one of them.
Yeah, okay, so it is the one
When I told them all
wing
that
thing.
the wind still spoke to me, no one in the Vale believed it. Not the other oracles, not my parents, and certainly not the chief. They pitied me, laughed at me when I said I wouldn't give up. Only Shiryu and Ramco stuck with me.
Roxy, I can hear you hacking
Shiryu
back
never
there.
understood what it meant to me.
If you throw up on my
Never
bed,
understood
you will be
me.
grounded.
Well, I'm done with him.
I'll be sleeping in the
Hey,
bed
Faerie!
and you'll be sleeping in the chair.
Appoint me the Alm. I'll take Shiryu's place. I'm the perfect candidate. Make me the Alm of Wind.
The decision isn't entirely up to me. I must consult with your patron elemental first. But your skill with the wind dyeing was most impressive. The wind was dancing with joy.
I still think
believe
it's
that
possible the
Sylvan may
fairy might
accept
secretly
you
be
as the
evil.
Alm if we ask.
I'll take your compliments to heart, Fairy. Sounds like we've got an elemental to convince.
Where do we find this Sylphid fella?
At Mount Gala, the source of the winds. Do you and your girlfriend want to come? As the Soul Guard, it's your job to see even potential alms safely to their destination, right?
You have a point. Let's go to Mount Gala.
You just gonna ignore the girlfriend comment? Okay, does she join the party here? Yay! Is she playable?
I forgot about Ramco. Sorry. But I gotta find her before we head off, or I never forgive myself.
You can tell they're
ignored
using
her
a different
so
engine
long,
for this cutscene than
but
the
if
previous
this works
one.
out and I am named the Alm, I have to say goodbye before I go. And I gotta apologize. Help me find Ramco. Where could Ramco have run off to?
Come on, Hina. Let's help Karina search.
Of course. What good is a convoy if we don't work together?
Ha! She's on my party and she's level
I mean it.
7.
She's gotta be in the Vale somewhere. Let's keep looking.
There she is. Alright, hold on. We already have some equipment for her.
Hey, Bets!
Hello! Dingle Danger Noodle, welcome in. I will hydrate, thank you. How you doing? I just got my second party member in this game, a dragon girl. Man, those are some pretty tall heels, though. Look at that. Ooh, googly eyes. I'll do that as soon as I'm finished getting a drink. Cheers. Alright, now, to turn on googly eyes. I don't know if they're going to be in the right spot. I don't remember the last time I activated them, and they might not be in the correct place for the Live 2D model. I love the Proto Man whistle. Thank you! You know, I'm a pretty big Mega Man fan, if that weren't, like, super obvious based on my name, the fact that I have 2 different Mega Man emotes, the fact that a lot of my alerts are Mega Man themed. Where are my googly eyes at? Oh, and head pats. And a stretch! Yeah, okay, they're not in the right spot. Alright, gonna have to just kind of put them right here. Gotta be kind of big, but, you know, they don't move with my model, so... One day I'll find a way to, like, see if I can actually put them on the model itself. No, I didn't want to open the settings for head pats. I just wanted... Now, clicking shit. There we go. Wobbly Tiny Mav. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Daybreak Spear. Oh! Got better attack, but lowers her magic attack by a considerable amount. So it's a good physical weapon, but it's not great if we want her to be a magical character. Okay, so that's good to know. I think for now we'll keep her as a physical fighter. I don't know what... Okay. 40, 38, 24. Okay, so her magic was naturally already higher than mine. So maybe she's supposed to be like the mage character. But we'll keep her as a fighter for now. Until I have like another spell to give her. Defense 49, 42. She's a little bulkier than I am. Especially now that we've given her this. Appearance! We'll let her keep the green spear appearance, though. Right. What moves do we give? What about the Shuriken one? Maybe we have to do this first. Shuriken. Maybe now we can do that. There. Strength Sigil. Now she's equally as powerful as me, but has more defense. Ah, there we go. Now she's got Shuriken. Ooh, it's got power of 120. Not bad. I'm assuming because it's a ninja move, it scales with attack and not like magic. But I guess we'll find that out later. Probably won't keep that on her forever. But for now, it works. But yeah, like, I can't blame that Shiryu guy for not wanting to be named the fucking Alm. It's effectively a death sentence. Just because he wanted one to be named didn't mean he wanted to be named it. And you know what? Maybe it's not even because he didn't want to die. Maybe it's because you were there and he knew how badly you wanted to be chosen. Maybe he didn't want to be chosen because he didn't want you to be jealous. You ever think of that, Karina? Anyway, let's go talk to the Flammy. He's over here, I guess. Suppose I need to climb on top of the building? I mean, I can. Looks like the little star is inside it, though. Ah, dang it. Ah, phooey. Got it. If I can double jump in town, that'd be much easier. Aha, there you are. Well, like, why did I have to climb the building if you're just gonna have the cutscene down here?
Ramco, I'm so sorry. I was stupid. I got so caught up in Shiryu that I neglected you. But in the end, you were the only one who understood me. I have to go and meet with Sylphid now in order to become the Alm of Wind. I guess this is goodbye. Go back to your home in the sanctum.
Oh! This is
Farewell,
sad,
my
even
friend.
though I literally only just met these characters. Largely because this is the Flammy, and I have very strong emotional connections to
This
Flammy.
isn't the way to the Wind Sanctum, you know. You really want to come with me? Okay, let's get moving.
Yay! The spirited and plucky Karina is skilled in the art of the spear. Never straying far from Karina's side is Ramco, her trusted companion. It looked like... I need one IRL. In the title screen, it looked like the plant character, the little sprout character. The Sproutling was the one riding Ramco, but maybe that was just, like, perspective. Ramco will deal follow-up damage whenever Karina herself attacks an enemy. Ramco will get stronger as Karina levels up, but her attacks are not that powerful. However, she is quite resilient and will not fall in battle no matter how much damage she takes.
Thanks for helping me find Ramco, but we're not done yet. I won't rest until I found Sylphid.
Don't worry, I'm here to protect you. Let's go.
Finally have our first party member. You know, besides Val.
Just glad that you and Ramco made up.
I also, want one in real life, but I did buy my older brother a Flammy plushie for Christmas one year. So, in a sense, he does in fact have one of these IRL. This one's Ramco. Flammy was the name of the dragon in the Secret of Mana. And that's just what I like call the species. Because they all look exactly like this. And I'm gonna let you guys in on a spoiler for Secret of Mana if you've never played it. The final boss is basically like an evil divine beast. A corrupted divine beast. So the final boss is like Dark Flammy. I guess I need to go back that way? Okay. I don't know if I can change characters yet. Certainly not in town, at least. Okay, so yeah, I guess I go out that way where the dog was. So I'm just gonna keep calling these dragons Flammies. Oh, is that a side quest? Is that a Quidcest? Mushroom fingers are packed with flavor, you know. Not that I've ever eaten one myself, mind you. I've always wondered what they taste like. Well, then how would you know? Side quest priority. Choosing a priority side quest will display a quest icon on your minimap. Head to the location of the quest to proceed with the Gather 3 mushroom finger fungi. Mushroom finger fungi found. This is a bit of a tongue twister. Mushroom finger fungi found. Rewards arrow rain, a skill. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that first. So we can get that skill. Maybe I'll replace Shuriken with arrow rain. If she uses a spear, it makes sense that her cosmetic costume was Reed's from Trials of Mana, because she also uses a spear. And Morley has a katana, and he gets Elazul from Legend of Mana, who uses a sword. By that logic, Jule is Popoi from Secret of Mana, the sprite, whose default weapon is technically a boomerang. So maybe that is like a little boomerang and not a pinwheel? I don't know. And what was the other one? Palomina, that's it, Palomina. I think. I hope I'm not saying that wrong. Her costume was Lady Black Pearl, who, by the way, hands down, most badass NPC character you can have as your party member in Legend of Mana. Elazul and Lady Black Pearl are both pretty cool, but Lady Black Pearl is 100% the best character that you can have as a party member. You can have, like, one sidekick and one, like, pet. And Lady Black Pearl is the best, but she used the hammer, so what looked like might be a flail. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with weapons and it's just coincidental. But it either looked like a staff or maybe it was a flail.
Does anybody need healing?
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna try buttons and see if I can, like, switch up who I'm playing as. There's the map. There's the map. There's the map. If there's a place you gotta go, I'm the one you need to know. What's my name? The map. Say it again. Aha! I did it! I'm smart! I'm smarter than the average bear. Alright, where's my little side quest mission thingy? I guess I just gotta fight mushrooms, so it's not gonna like, hey, here are mushrooms. We just gotta find mushrooms. Robin Hoods. Sorry. We're fighting mushrooms right now. We're booming on the mush. We got that mush mouth. There's some mush. Hey-ya! Oh, she does like an attack with her tail and gets big. That's cool.
Oh, what's this?
I like it the exact same experience. Mushroom finger fungus. 1 down, 2 to go. Like, clearly they did that on purpose, but if one dies, will they become uneven, or do they just always stay even? I do like it when your party members have, like, symmetrical level up bars. And it drives me crazy if 2 characters have, like, the same amount of experience to go, and then, like, something happens and it makes them no longer, like, even anymore. But I will say, it feels a little more personalized if they had their own progress bars and they don't always stay even. I guess we will find out later. Later! I have the fucking wind vessel, though, don't I? Okay, yeah, so this is like a similar rock to that one I saw that was on the ground, but it didn't say to use a vessel there, so maybe that'll be something I can do later.
Taking this.
Get on the thing so I can go grab the thing. How do I get that? It won't let me climb up there. Ramco, what are you doing? Aha! I did it! Mushbooms? At least one mushboom. Hopefully it'll still give me the finger. That's the first time I've ever wanted someone to give me the finger.
Last but not least. Go get him. Ramco, that all you got? You're all so powerful.
Well, we're fighting level 3s and we're level 7, so we're more than 2 times the level of these guys. Oh, do I have enough fingers already? Well, that was only the second one. I mean, I guess I did fight multiple mushbooms in that first battle, but I thought they only gave me one. And I don't recall fighting another mushboom. Alright, I'll just take you
Time for a break.
back to here. I think I can just do that from the map too, but yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah, so I have to be this guy in town. Yeah, I can't switch. Pressing the same button is not working.
Oh,
Is that some mushroom finger fungi you have on you? Can I see them? They're round. Surprisingly firm. Interesting. You don't mind if I take them off your hands now, do you? Well, glad I got to actually answer. Relinquished mushroom finger fungus ×3. Thanks. Here, take this for your trouble.
A great new experience.
Arrow Rain! Alright, we'll check that one out and see what its power is. If it's better than the Shuriken, we'll use it for now, and if not... Four arrows, dealing slash damage. So it's a multi-hit move. 130, yeah, it's literally 10, or is that 180? It looks like 130. If it's 130, it's 10 points higher. It's a trap, apparently. Okay, now we can go this way.
Oh, look! Another duck bear.
This is when I finally learned out what that
Yep.
syrup is for.
Duck bears can be found all over the world. At least that's what Shiri. You know what? Never mind.
Oh,
Let's
just like
be
that,
sure
you don't
eat
even
any
want to
duck
mention
bears
his
we spot
name
during our
anymore.
travels. We'll probably end up with spare grizzly syrup to trade anyway.
They gave me that dictionary, but I couldn't find it. Dud bears are furry creatures who adore grizzly syrup. Ah, the dud bears are so cute in this game! If you give your grizzly syrup to the dud bears you encounter on your travels, they may be willing to exchange it for some precious, hard-to-obtain items in return. Okay, so they're like shops, but they take syrup instead of money. Where'd he go? Where's the dud bear? Is that him up there in this little purple icon? Ha!
Babu, ba-doo-doo-bum. Da baba-doo-bum. Bub?
Yes! Oh, I remember this quest from Legend of Mana where you had to sell, like, lamps or whatever, lanterns or something to dud bears, and they could only speak in their dud bear language, and you had to pick the right words to sell the lamps to them. Gak, I know that one. If you fucked up the response, they would go gak, and you had to leave the area and come back to try again. There it is, Duguda. Strength serum. Interesting. I've got 101 grizzly syrups. Those stat increasing items. Neat.
Bub?
Alright, so Dada is lamp, but Dada is here you go. Someone put a lot of thought into this.
Bub? Da baba do bum?
I fucking love this. Alright, we're gonna buy strength serum.
Bub bub bub? Da bub? Do gooda!
Oh, that was cute. We'll hold off on using the strength serum for now. I don't know if it's a permanent boost or a temporary boost. What are you people doing?
Karina, the wind conveyed the news. You are off to consult with Sylphid, the elemental of wind, if I am not mistaken.
There's nothing you can say that'll change my mind. I'll become the Alm and make you see you were wrong about me. About everything.
Soul Guard, as you can see, young Karina is as stubborn as can be. But we cannot disobey the Faerie's guidance. Please see Karina safely to wherever she is needed, be that the Mana Tree or otherwise.
You can count on it.
Well, you heard him. Just remember that you'll have me to thank for the Vale's prosperity from here on out.
What are they gonna do in the next 4 years after you're dead and none of them can summon the fucking fairy?
Before you leave, Soul Guard,
Strength sigil ×1. Stamina sigil ×1.
I would have you take this seed with you. It is said to bring forth hidden abilities of the bearer.
I think I have
Take
both
it
of those
with my
already.
blessing.
Thanks. I'll find a use for it.
Like, I already am using one of those on Karina.
The Alms are necessary to preserve a future for the whole world. It is our duty, much as a Soul Guard's duty is to protect us. Karina, an Oracle of Wind, wishes to take upon herself the task of an Alm of her own volition. No one fights against their fate if they themselves choose to bear it. We all have our individual roles to play, places from which we hail, ways of life. All of these affect the future. And I am proud to be the bearer of such an important mission for those who may come after.
If she's gonna be the narrator for this game, it makes sense that they would get someone like Laura Bailey.
Mind letting me get a piece of that thing the chief gave you before
Oh,
we
she's
left?
even got like yellow
Figure
tips of
I
her
need
hair
to
at the
be as
back, so
strong
she's
as
got
I can be to
three-tone
fight
hair.
monsters out here.
Wait, you're going to fight too?
I might
He's
seem
already
like a
been
delicate
fighting.
blossom, but I'm a force to be reckoned with.
That wasn't
already
the
been
happiest squirrel
fighting.
back there. Will you be able to set out on the pilgrimage straight away if you're chosen as the Alm?
Don't worry, I'm not leaving anything behind that I care about. Honestly, I couldn't wait to leave. I've always wanted to see what's out there in the world. Back in Longren, they don't let you travel much unless you're chosen to be the Alm. If it weren't for you showing up when you did, I'd still be stuck in town, itching to get out. Thanks for that, actually.
Then I suppose we'll have to do our best so that you get to continue on the Alm's journey.
The people of Tiania sure are friendly. Or maybe you folks are the exception.
Mount Gala. Or maybe it's pronounced Gala. Ah, there. Now it lets me change characters, or at least it tells me how. Guess what? I already figured that out, game. Oh, do I finally get to use this, though?
The reacting to something. How strange.
Whoa!
Oh, I do believe the spirits wish to aid you on your journey. Elemental vessels can tap into different types of mana and bestow those powers on their wielders. Don't hesitate to use them during your travels. And now, let's be off!
Blessed vessels and a trophy! You can now use the Sylphid Boomerang. Once you acquire an elemental vessel, you can choose to borrow the power of its elemental by going to the Gear skill menu. Equipping a vessel to a character will activate the power of the corresponding class. This is known as changing your class. Oh! That's how the class system works. They're based on the elementals. Thank you. So, wait a second. So if we use the win one, we get to use a great sword, not a boomerang like the vessel itself, which is a boomerang? After using an elemental vessel during combat, it will enter a brief cooldown period before it can be deployed again. Attacking enemies with normal or special attacks will shorten this period. So plan your strategies accordingly. So wait, can we only use classes for a short amount of time? Unlock the Wind class. Invoking the power of the elements. You are now able to access the vessel menu. From here, you can choose which elemental's power to assign to a character and equip the corresponding elemental vessel. Okay, I guess I have to pick her. Not letting me pick anything else. The power of wind surges within you. Class change. I unlock another trophy for changing class after I just got a trophy for getting the vessel. Seriously, look at this girl's lifts. Oh, she's got fans. So I guess it's different for every character. Seriously, I just got a trophy! How did I know? How did I know they were going to give me a trophy for doing this after I just got a trophy? The character's class is determined by the elemental power that resides within them. This in turn governs the traits and abilities at their disposal. Changing classes will alter a character's stats, unlock abilities unique to that class, and may also change the weapon they wield in battle. Experiment with the different classes available to your characters to find the one that best matches your individual style of playing. Elemental plot. I play this game for the plot. The elemental plot displays how much of an elemental's powers you can wield. As the character progresses through the plot, the more in tune they will be to it with an element, clearing the way to learn more powerful moves and abilities. So is the plot like a skill tree? Moves acquired through the elemental plot will still be available for use even if the character switches classes. Oh, so they're like passive abilities. So there's no downside to getting them. Elemental points are required to advance along the elemental plot. You can obtain these points by converting golden clovers found throughout the land of elemental points, or by gathering elementite. Okay. Oh, those are those little rocks are. The Sylphid Boomerang houses the might of Sylphid, the wind elemental. It is capable of harnessing the howling winds and whirling gales. Press R2 to send out a gust of wind that temporarily traps enemies. Attacking an opponent while they are in this state will cause blades of pressurized air to rain down on the surrounding area. I added too much tequila to my drink. I can only taste the alcohol. Aw, I'm sorry. Well, that's the risk you run with tequila. Like, seriously. I'm willing to bet this girl's gonna be wearing these, like... This is almost adding, like, 6 inches to her. These are, like, 6-inch lifts, and I'm willing to bet they're gonna be like that no matter what class she's in, because she was wearing them in... See? She was wearing pretty big lifts in this one, too. How could you walk in those? There's no heel to them. Mother gave me the bottle. It's all I have. You'd have to be, like, leaning forward to not fall flat on your ass. I could not. I could barely walk in lifts at all, let alone these lifts. And that's not even saying, like, how fucking narrow those lifts are. Again, like, almost no support at the heel. A little better, but look how narrow they are. I could do it. I don't doubt that you could, but... It'd be hard. It's all I'm saying.
Do you know if Ramco is fully grown?
She hasn't grown much since we met, but I think she's still a baby. Our village has tales from olden times of huge sacred beasts flying through the skies on their bright white wings.
Slammies.
Then will you give us a lift once you're big enough, Ramco?
She said no thanks.
Aw, too bad. I kind of wanted a ride.
Ramco says that she'll let you ride on her, Hina.
No fair.
Alright, I want to go
Time
back
for a
and
break.
access one of those, like, Sylphid elemental thingies. I want to see what they do. Okay, so when she's in the wind class, she gains fans, which makes sense. I misheard you say that, you would be hard and I choked on my drink. But his wind class apparently gives him, like, a greatsword? Unless this is also Dancer, he's just dancing with a huge blade. It does not look like Dancer attire. Rune Knight. Okay, yeah, so it is different for every character. Yeah, we're gonna put her back in this for now, though. So that big greatsword I could buy would be for his wind class, but we could also buy like a lance and shield? What's that one for?
Welcome. All our goods are high quality.
Gloves. Okay, so it changes the weapon, so this is clearly for his class. And she gets spears, fans, and gloves, apparently. Is that... I don't know, the Earth class, maybe?
Come again soon.
She has a Minnesota accent, which is not exactly the same as the Tennessee accent, but she's the only other dragon character in this village who has an accent. Why are the two accents Minnesota and Tennessee? Or maybe it's supposed to be Canadian, but it sounds a little bit more Minnesota than Canadian. Beware my power! Okay, so that's like death by 1,000 cuts. Ha! Where are the spirits frolic? Look, I gained another trophy! I've gained 3 trophies in the past 15 minutes, I think. Not since the Deadpool video game have I seen trophies just given away so freely.
Taking this.
Trophy farming. I actually do want to platinum this game. I do want to get the platinum trophy. That's not something I usually do on stream. Like, usually I'll play through the game, beat it, and then, like, get the rest of the trophies off, like, on a second playthrough or something or whatever. But I want to platinum this game on stream. I don't know what all the trophies are, though. Hold on. I hope they have the spoilers marked. They usually do, but... I'm 5% of the way through. 4 out of 45. That's not exactly 5%, but they're rounding up, so I can respect it. That fateful day. Hidden trophy, which means it's, you know, plot related, so spoiler. Savor. Earn at least 100,000 lucre in total. Wealthy. Earn at least 500,000 lucre in total. Hidden trophy, so... Blessed vessels. What? Oh man, like almost all of these are hidden. It's gonna make it difficult when I actually try and get them. Got the platinum trophy in Bloodborne in like 10 days. That's impressive. You gotta beat Bloodborne like 3 times to platinum it. I have the platinum for it. Hold on. Can I see that from here? Trophies. Bloodborne would be like way down. Like, see, there are games I have like not even started playing yet, like Lies of P, Persona 4. Told you guys I got these games and I haven't fucking played them yet. I have the platinum for Fallout 4. Don't have all the trophies yet. 3 times. The first time I fought the Orphan of Cossum was on New Game Plus, and I beat it on my 2nd try. I did platinum Veilguard. I think that's my most recent platinum. Oh, I got the platinum for Baldur's Gate 3. Where the hell is Bloodborne? Elden Ring. I got the platinum for Elden Ring, the PS4 version of Elden Ring. There it is. When did I get the platinum? 2017. And I got the first one... So far, 2015 is the earliest. So, span of 2 years. 3... Yeah, 2015 is the earliest. Sometime in March 2015 is around when I first started playing, I guess. And then I didn't actually get the platinum until 2017. So it took me a lot longer than 10 days. I quit Baldur's Gate 3 in the 2nd act, I think it was. Major bullshit happened to me and my roommate. Like, in the game or in real life, and it made you want to stop playing? Like, you were playing multiplayer and then there was like a heated thing between the two of you, and like then it just like kind of ruined the game for you, or like something happened to you in game that made you want to quit? Yes, in the game. Okay. I 100%'d Soma, but they didn't give me a platinum trophy. Yeah, the only trophy I don't have for Baldur's Gate 3 is beating honor mode. And I do want to try that one day, but like, fuck. That's gonna be hard, because if you die, it's literally, you have to start over. And in Act 1, you can die so easy. If you can make it to Act 2, the odds of staying alive improve, and if you make it to Act 3, as long as you know what you're doing, you're basically not going to die. But beating the entire game without dying once, especially that early Harpy encounter, like, every time I play, that one gives me such a pain in the ass. And playing on the absolute hardest difficulty, where it's going to be really extra super duper hard, I can't even imagine. Anyway, yeah, so I do want to platinum this, although most of the trophies are hidden, so I guess we'll just beat the game normally once, and then we'll work on any hidden trophies after that. Great, where was that one thing at? We picked up the Elementite, but I want to also do like that thing with the stone or whatever it was.
Watch yourselves, everyone.
Her heavy attack is charging on the dragon. Oh, I love it.
I guess this means I've improved.
So, what happened to you, if I may ask? If you don't remember, or you don't want to talk about it, that's perfectly fine. Just, I'm wondering, because I'm a wonderer. I wonder what? What's in the Wonder Ball? What the fuck? How am I supposed to get those? Hold on. Maybe this will create like a gust of wind I can ride up. Aha! That is what it did. You know how there's a cursed area? Yeah, the enemies that try to kill the lady who does the barrier in town. Yeah, 4 enemies rolled 20 on initiative, and then 3 proceeded to crit her and kill her before we could even move. We had to fight our way out and kill every NPC there. Oh, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. See, your problem is that you did that encounter. You don't have to do that encounter. It's optional. It's 100% optional. You don't have to do it. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know why it was such a pain in the ass. Just don't do it. It was our first playthrough. We weren't gonna reset. Well, why would you decide not to reset? That's silly. You were playing honor mode, I assume. Also, the goblins killed the druid guy. Oh, Halson? Man, your first playthrough was cursed. You gotta play again. I've had a couple playthroughs.
Keep them coming. Oh yeah.
I had a mod and I was playing as an Owlin. Oh! I think I've mentioned before, but I have an Owlin character for D&D that I have not gotten to play yet. Hiravam the Owl Knowing.
Why don't we bring this syrup back to the duck
He
bears?
is, he's a librarian. He's a wizard, and he works at a magical library. And, like, he wants to explore and learn about, like, magical history and magical artifacts and all that kind of stuff. I even have, like, a little character model for him, that I made on, like, what is it? Forge Anvil? I was playing a warlock and I had a mod, so my patron was the Rat King. That is funny. Okay, I see some light ups, so I think those are the things I can do now. I'm just gonna warp to this one. It's the closest thing.
Where are we heading next?
I summon rats, sometimes they would explode. Oh, you didn't make it to Act 3 with the exploding rats, did you? There were, well, sort of exploding rats. In Act 3, you have to enter a wine cellar at some point, and there's like a swarm of rats down there, and they've been like gorging on the wine. So they're... Did you get to the part in Act 1 where the kobolds were like filled with so much alcohol that if they got hit with any fire abilities, they'd explode? It was like that, but with rats. So smaller. And a lot more of them. I used one firewall to get rid of them. I just put firewall in front of the entire fucking conglomerate of them, and they like just like fucking died. Because like one would explode, and it would set off a chain reaction that would blow up the next one, which would blow up the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. It's even how I got one of my trophies. Hold on. Let me detour for a second to show that again. Because there's like a trophy that you can only get in Baldur's Gate 3 if you kill, I believe it's kill a certain number of enemies while drunk. And I was absolutely drunk, and like one spell killed a whole bunch of rats. There it is. Punch drunk. Defeat 20 opponents while drunk. Down them. I got all 20 in that one encounter. Pretty sure that Styrian was going to die. Karlach was going to die because the person who could fix her heart was dead. Druid guy was already dead. The Warlock dude was kind of iffy if they die. Will. The Warlock is Will. Honestly, and I hate saying this because I like Will as a character, at least if he died, that'd be fucking something. He gets shafted the hardest out of all your allies in that game. Like, he has moments, but it's just so much less than what everyone else gets. I did romance the cleric, though. Can't remember her name. Shadowheart. Ironically,
this was our victory.
I did try to romance Shadowheart, but ended up not romancing her. And she's one of the only characters that I have not played a playthrough where I have romanced her. Like, I made a mistake, I guess, and she dumped me, and then I tried for Gale, the wizard. And then, like, somehow... This is my first playthrough, by the way. Like, I fucked up the romance with Shadowheart, so I tried Gale, the wizard, instead. And then I fucked that up somehow, and I ended up with Minthara. He was like, you love Minthara. I'm like, what? No, she's just been on the party. I've had one conversation with her. But yeah, I think Gale might have been put on the path to dying too. Playthrough was fucked. Yeah, it sounds like it was. Alright, I bet this one over here is that one I was thinking of. Yeah, with the stones. Greater Elemental Ares. Complete all the lesser Elemental Ares to unlock harder trials of the same element. The magical forces within a greater elemental area are more powerful than the lesser counterparts, establishing the use of elemental vessels with no cooldown period. Oh, enabling! Completing these challenges, and you may acquire power from the elements like nothing you have experienced before. You can view the status of Ares with the elemental exploration, blah 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 blah. What do I get if I make a MAV decal and put it on my car? I mean, you get a MAV decal on your car. I mean, do you want my permission? Be my guest. If you do it, send a picture. I'll think it's really cool. I would say I think you're really cool, but I already think you're really cool. Darn, I was hoping for a treat. Like what? Hold on, I think it's time to turn off the googly eyes and the head pats. Sometimes I forget and they're just on all stream. No clue. Okay, well, when you figure that out, you let me know. Elemental Aeries team with the power of the elements. If you possess an elemental vessel corresponding to the element of the Aerie, the spirits inside will present you with trials to complete. You'll be rewarded handsomely should you succeed. Well, if I like to be rewarded at all, I like to be rewarded the way I am. Handsomely. A free map plush. Yeah, that, totally. Okay, cool. You make a map decal and put it on your car, and on the day that I can figure out how to make map plushes, I'll make you a map plush and send it to you. I'll need your address, probably at least your first name to address it to you. Also, I can't guarantee that this will be anytime soon. Defeat all the enemies inside before the time runs out to complete the challenge. Press options if you wish to leave in the middle of a challenge. You will not receive experience or lucre for defeating enemies, blah, blah, blah. Need my social security number too? Probably not. I think you're okay on that one. Beetle beak son of a bitch.
You asked for it. This'll teach you not to mess with me.
Look at that! I think it's blue because they're doing less damage though, so I think they're resistant to wind. Alright, we gotta take out this healer first. Oh, these guys are actually level 7, so... It's not just because she was dealing less damage.
The elements are with you.
I'm only just getting started.
You guys are pissing me off.
Arena taken over. Who wants some more?
Oh shit, I didn't assign her attack on... Oh, fuck. I didn't give her arrow rain on a thing so I could actually use it. Fuck. Ah. Ah, 10 seconds!
You're mine!
Ah, oh my god, by the skin of my damn teeth!
Dazzling, wasn't I?
It's almost been 3 hours, man. Damn! And there's a 4 trophy. Thunderbolt! 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 Okay, I guess I need to put her skill on a thing so I can actually use it. There you go.
I got this.
I'm on it.
I think I could also have accessed it from the ring, yeah. But, not gonna lie, kind of forgot that was an option. Okay, so that was actually a pretty tough challenge. I only completed it by the absolute skin of my teeth.
This is gonna hurt. Fireball. I'm unstoppable.
This should be the last.
Okie dokie. The elements are with you. Who wants some more? You've got a long way to go before you can challenge us.
Killing all the enemies? Yes, that's what I was doing. Alright, hold on. We're just gonna move straight to the village. I am getting a lot of... Oh. Okay. I'm getting texts from 2 different people. That's why I'm getting a lot of messages on my phone.
Does anybody need healing?
Did I already move? Oh, I guess you just put me right outside. That's right. Okay. We're at least gonna, like, make it to wherever the next checkpoint or whatever is. Because... I don't know if it's just because I've been messing around, just kind of enjoying the game, but I feel like I haven't really made any progress yet. I don't even think I fought the first boss in this game yet. I mean, I fought those, like, nemesis things, and they're sort of boss-like, but I haven't fought an actual boss yet. So, we'll go a little long today. Not super long, but a little long. Because if I end here, I really don't feel like I've made much progress other than just meeting Karina. Use a vessel has a chance of generating orbs of... didn't get to read all that.
We sure made quick work of them.
Alright, we'll come back and explore this area later. Good to know that she can still swim despite having 1 wing. Why would that stop her from swimming? I don't know. Have you ever tried swimming with 1 wing?
Let's do it. Give me your power. Taking this.
I gotta look up those things. Ooh, killer bees! They're like level 6? So we're finally getting some stronger enemies. And I'm getting orange numbers, so they must be weak against wind. Hell yeah.
Does anybody need healing?
We're close to a level up. Bee Lancer. Remember, Bee Lancers were the pretty tough versions. Then again, I guess I'm dealing wind damage, so that was a fast kill. Ooh, lime slimes! Oh, these are lime ones. They must be resistant to wind. Because everyone knows that wind is green. Doesn't really make a lot of sense if you think about it. Why wind is green. Am I poisoned? I think I'm poisoned from those lime slimes.
Oh, a cliff.
Great. Now what do we do?
Oh, gee, I wonder what we'll do. Wonder what we'll do.
You've got the vessel of wind, so use it. See? The sylphid boomerang will react when you come across something like this.
I get it. We use the power of wind to get past the cliff. Okay, I can do this.
There's a first time for everything. Let's give it a try.
Do not throw it off the cliff. Elemental triggers are curious manifestations of elemental power that, when under the influences of the elemental, will cause changes to the surrounding landscape, or sometimes even the player character. To activate a trigger, first obtain the elemental vessel of the corresponding element and then interact with it. You can hop into the updrafts generated by the silver... I already figured all that out. Once you're in, press X to jump high in the air. Pressing X when your body lights up will cause you to jump higher and farther. What a day I've now had. Why? What happened now?
Lend me your strength.
Whee!
I still can't believe it. We made it past the cliff.
Yep, it felt like we were dancing together with the wind spirits.
With the healthy gust coming from Mount Gala, we're sure to end up where we need to go. Oh, yeah!
Gotta figure out, there it is, elemental plot. Abilities learned through the elemental plot are unique to the class corresponding to each element and only become active when that class is in use. These class-specific abilities provide a variety of special effects to your character. Tapping into their full potential may take some trial and error, but try to choose ability seeds that best complement them. Okay, so you need 6 points to learn Cyclone. But some of these it said were passive in that other thing? I don't remember. Horizontal Slice, Thunder Saber. Tornado sirens were going off for a few minutes, but now they're off. Oh gosh. We actually had tornadoes here, like last year. We never get tornadoes here. It's a very mountainous state. But we had a tornado, and it was close enough to my house that I could see it from my porch. Elemental Blade, Shaman Song. So these must be the passive things, I guess? Flame Saber. Flame Saber? For wind? Okay, based on this, wind, and then that's either going to be earth or holy, then water, fire. That looks more like it would be earth, plant, moon, that would be Luna, and that last one would be shade. So is holy next? Holy diver, you're the star of the masquerade. No need to look so afraid. Okay, I would need 6 points. I've got 47 clovers. And how many of the elementite do I have? Plot expansion item needed. I don't know what a plot expansion item is. Power 90. Less than the arrow thing I've got on.
Thank you.
Bird. Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a word. Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird, bird is a word.
I don't even need to lift a claw.
Bird, bird, bird is the word. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Is that a word? Bird, bird in the word. The word, word, word. And the bird, bird, bird. I'm messing up the song on purpose because I actually find that song kind of annoying.
I can feel myself getting stronger.
Hey, we leveled up. Okay, cool. Feel like that's a good enough stopping point once I find another save point. Airborne boulders. Silver Boomerang can summon air currents powerful enough to pick up large rocks. Carefully jump across them like stepping stones to continue on your journey. Right, but first I should check these blue things to see if any of them is a save point. Probably not this one over here, whatever it may be.
Gotcha. I'll do the honor. Whoa! Look at this.
More incense. Yeah, I hope everything's okay, though. Tornadoes are no joke. They were a very common occurrence when I lived in Oklahoma. More candy. Maybe it's this cave area that's a save point.
Taking this.
Oh, another chest.
I'll do the honor. Whoa! Look at this.
Move damage. So increase the power of moves. I think that's what Val has equipped. And this was just that thing, so...
Keep them coming.
Oh, I can feel a little resistance as I'm moving. Is it pushing me, or is it just like...
There's no coming back from a fall like that. Watch your step.
I bet if I fall, it'll literally just take me right back to where I was. If it killed me, that would actually be hilarious.
How do you think Shiryu is doing?
He was in shock, but I think he'll be okay. What do you think, Karina?
Me? I'm not even gonna bother thinking about that loser Shiryu anymore.
Wow.
Oh, I do wish we'd parted on better terms. We didn't even get to say goodbye, really.
No, Vox. Whose fault is that? Like, he did one thing, and you, like, basically turned on him forever.
I have to fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard.
And I can understand why it annoys you, but you don't really understand the context for why he reacted the way he did. You didn't bother talking to him. You just saw his reaction as a betrayal. Apparently, it's a 5% chance of there being a tornado forming in my town. 5% isn't very high, but
Oh, yeah!
generally speaking, if there's gonna be a natural, like, disaster chance registered somewhere, like, percentage-wise, you kind of want to stay 0. Like, oh, there's a 5% chance of a massive earthquake happening and destroying everyone's homes. Like, I know that's not much of a chance, but that's still more chance than I'm comfortable with. Apropos of nothing, it's probably fine. 5% is the max chance. Oh. Like, still not ideal, obviously, but still, 5% is low. It's still low. Tell that to people who live in California. I don't live in California. And I don't know how that works either. I'm just saying, like, 5% chance of earthquake is still a little high. As far as natural disasters go. Like, if I had a 5% chance of getting struck by lightning instead of whatever the actual chance is, which is significantly less than even a full percentage point, I'd be terrified to go outside. I'm just saying. Is this helping? Is this making you feel better? I think that was the point. Ice Smash. Grants the ability Ice Smash when equipped. Well, we're in the ice area now. Why is ice in the wind area, I wonder? I guess because it's on a big snowy mountain. I'd fight the tornado. Yeah, but they live in California on a fault line. Well, that's their fault line. Full on fisticuffs. I don't think tornadoes wear cuffs. On their fists or otherwise. I eat the tornado. Am I Kirby? I mean, Kirby could eat a tornado, I think.
Time for a break.
Alright, okay, there's our save point. So this is where we will stop for the day. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. I still don't feel like I actually accomplished much today. But look, we got through all of that. I wonder if there will be a boss fight here. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna go see if there's a boss fight. If there's a boss fight, I want to finish the boss fight. If there's not a boss fight, then we'll just end it after this cutscene is over. I'm too sober for this.
Sylphid!
Oh no! He's presenting!
What happened here?
It's not the cutest Sylphid has ever looked. It's the Mantis!
Sylphid!
Boss fight, baby! Just eat the boss? I don't think he would be very tasty.
Don't get hit by the shark bits.
What do you think I am, stupid? I'm trying to avoid them. Go, go, Rampo!
Let's use the elemental vessel.
I hate having to fall back.
Looks like the vessel had an effect.
Fireball! Would we have a chance if we destroy that stuff on its behind?
Oh, that's too many area effects. That's way too many area of effects. Mantis Ant. Perfect. The perfect first boss.
Arrow rays.
Get up.
For it. Stupid boomerang.
What? Fuck you. Oh, now I finally get it. This is Secret of Mana, but it's Tails. No, it's Visions of Mana. So it's literally Secret of Mana.
Hang on. Speeding up.
Yeah, don't lose your focus.
It's in the same franchise as Secret of Mana.
Stop it. Go, Ramco.
Yep. Oh, is that poison? Oh, so it is Visions of Mana. Got it. Yes, that's what it's called.
Go, Ramco. I feel safe.
I better heal up real quick.
Leave it to me.
I wasn't trying to escape.
The crystal is shining. Break it and the magic attack might stop.
Eyes like a hawk, apparently.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Do I have to eat dinner? I mean, if you don't, you're gonna have a bad hangover from all the tequila.
You saved me.
But the proportions seem a bit off. I thought some of them were taller and some of them were smaller. Best way to not have a hangover is to never stop drinking. Yeah, but then you'll die from alcohol poisoning. So... I mean, it's Secret of Mana. But, like, in 3D, so... Nah, I'm built different. Do you mean incorrectly? Are you built incorrectly? Because that would be different. I'm built alternatively.
Well, you certainly took your time. No flow of mana power, and then a gigantic monster shows up. I have not had it easy.
Shut up, Jin. I think I'm still gonna call him Jin.
Wait a minute. Let's see here. I know you! You're the one-winged oracle, aren't you?
Come here.
Best way to not die of alcohol poisoning is to get a fourth liver. Yum, Jin.
The wind spirits like you. Yes, you're quite compatible. If you have both Ramco and the wind on your side, I see no reason not to make you the Alm. It's decided.
Yay! She gets to sacrifice her soul!
Karina.
Why am I
one who
applauding this?
dances on the wind with sacred beasts. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Alm of Wind.
I should have put that wind spell on her and used it in the boss fight, but ah well. Live and learn.
Val, Hina, I can't thank you enough. Hang on. Let's make it sound more official, shall we? Oh, wise soul guard and his companion, the Alm of Fire, I humbly ask to accompany you on your pilgrimage. Okay, enough dawdling. Let's get going. We have a whole world to see and an important duty to fulfill.
She said fulfill.
Usually the Alm of the Moon would be the next stop. But
Yeah, Etern is already gone.
It's gotta be 16 years now since it was lost to time.
All the parishioners disappeared when they were unable to produce an to offer to the mana tree. The whole place is in ruins.
Then I guess we can skip a turn on our journey. Too bad. I wanted to see what it was like.
I guess we don't
Once
get a
we get
moon
through Mount
alm.
Gala, we should reach the Lefaya Drifts. Then we'll be headed to the harbor.
Whoa, drifts? As in snowdrifts? You hear that, Remco? We can make snowmen to our heart's content.
Make a snowman here! We're in snow!
Shouldn't we be on our way to the mana tree?
Mantis Ant Core Stone.
Dazzling, wasn't I?
Awesome. Oh, that was awesome! The first boss fight was the Mantis Ant! Hey, let me open.
I'll do the honor.
Okay, now we're gonna save and call it. As cool as it would have been to start the next session with the boss fight, I'm glad to end this session with a boss fight. The first boss of the game. Alrighty. Okay. We'll go to goodbye screen. Hello. Make sure it didn't die when I did that, because, you know, apparently it died earlier when I clicked on the chat box to check that earlier. Thankfully, that was, like, only a couple seconds in, so I don't have to... Like, usually if the stream dies, to upload it to YouTube, I'll, like, download the separate sections, go to my video editor, and, like, stitch them together. Thankfully, I'm not going to have to do that, because only a couple seconds is not worth even downloading and stitching together. I'm just going to start from where we picked up on the second attempt. Because we were still in the very beginning of stream. Alright, let's see who's all on that we can raid today. I want to thank everyone who stopped by today. For the record. I always appreciate hanging out with you guys. I won't be streaming tomorrow on Thursday, but I will be streaming Friday for our very first session of Pokemon Blue, the second game in Project Pokemon. And then Saturday is WrestleMania. But I'll probably still be streaming Atelier Sophie. And then Sunday, me and some friends might be watching WrestleMania together. We'll see what happens. I gotta figure out where it's even airing. So it's very annoying because they have like 5 different things that they stream on, and you never know which one they're going to be putting something on. If it's on, like, Netflix or Peacock, I can watch it no problem, but if they put it on ESPN Plus, then I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble, because I have some ESPN stuff from my Disney Plus account, but I don't think I'll be able to watch WrestleMania this year if they have it on there, because I think you have to, like, get the special edition of ESPN Plus to watch it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. If we don't watch this year's WrestleMania, we did have an idea to watch some, like, previous year's WrestleManias. Maybe 17. 17 is one of my favorites. It houses my absolute favorite match of all time, in fact. And I know I can watch those because they have those on Netflix! Alright, anyway. I'm looking for someone to raid. But yeah, we might be having a watch party in the Discord on Sunday, is what I'm saying. To watch wrestling. If anyone wants to pop in. I see someone playing Lies of P. I still need to eventually play that game, too. I see Yee on, but I think I rated Yee last week. There's Olivia Car Concepts, but I think we rated Olivia last stream. I would love to rate both of them, but, I want to try and keep things spread around. All right, let's see. Oh, I can't see liaison. What do you mean network error? The fuck does that mean? Everything okay, Mav? I'm still just trying to find someone to raid, It's a process, because I want to make sure I raid somebody good, but I also want to, like, spread it around so I don't raid the same person every single time. Alright, I thought I just saw I Can't See Lee, who is someone I've seen in, other communities. Maybe they just ended, and that's why there was a network error, because I don't see them anymore. Yeah, they must have, like, just ended or something. I'm gonna pick someone to raid, and then we'll raid out, and Thunderbird VT is playing Tales of Symphonia. I've been lurking, joining for raid. Hello, Pokemon! I mean, you may have been lurking in other streams, but it's been a bit since I've seen you. Thank you for stopping by and lurking. I don't know who Thunderbird VT is. I'll look him up real quick for a quick vibe check, though. Is that all one word? Tales of Symphonia. Ah, ads. Gay boobs. Hydrate. Okay. One last hydrate for the road. While I'm waiting for these ads to end. Cheers. Oh. Okay, ads over. Do not vibe with them. Hear a Mockingbird is live, otherwise she's a good one to remember for future. Okay, I'm not doing head pats. I'll refund those later, but I'll do the stretch. Stretching off the screen. Pretend you don't see that. Okay. Hold on, I'm just like getting a quick vibe check of. They're playing this game in Japanese. Oh, do they have guests? Okay, well, they seem cool, so we'll give them a raid. It's fun to raid new people sometimes, so we'll do it. We'll raid Thunderbird VT, Thunder B. I guess that would be correct, but Sigh, WrestleMania ad. They know I don't vibe with specifically WrestleMania ever since the incident. How could Twitch do this? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just talking about WrestleMania and how it's, this weekend. If you're in ads, you probably can't hear me yet, but if you aren't in ads anymore, if it was like a quick ad, then maybe you're already back. We were talking about potentially watching WrestleMania in the Discord. I do like wrestling. But we may not watch this year's WrestleMania. We might watch like one of the older WrestleManias. So if you feel like it on Sunday, you can drop by. Maybe it'll get over the incident. I don't know what the incident is. You don't have to tell me you don't want to. Okay, let me set up this raid message. I'll sing the goodbye song, and I'll see you guys on Friday. I hear you now. I don't mind WrestleMania. It just irks me at times. Yeah, I mean, it's this Saturday and Sunday, because it's a 2-day weekend thing this year. And we were talking about potentially watching it, me and some friends. We might have a watch party in the Discord is all I'm saying. If you're not in the Discord and you want to be part of it, and you can join the Discord. I don't think I've promoted my Discord in a good damn while. Although I think I've got that thing that comes up. But that way I don't have to remember to do it. I'll go ahead and put in the actual thing myself for once. Make me feel like I'm actually doing good, important big boy things. There you go. Thunderbird. It would help if I was pressing the D instead of the F. Thunderbirth. Discord, more like Dick Gord. Nailed it. You absolutely crushed it. Yay for big boy things! Alright. Since this is a new person we're raiding, we're going to stick with our standard raid message for now, but maybe if we ever raid them again, we'll use our special egg raid message. If you don't have access to our emotes, please feel free to use whatever emotes you do have. Standard. Noted. Yeah, I mean, we've got the standard raid, and we've also got... Nope. Spelled it wrong. Sometimes I type based on finger position more than looking. There you go. We've got the egg raid. So, while that one is fun, we're going to use the standard this time. And Mav raids Shin. Henshin a go-go, baby! Okay, we're gonna start the raid. I'm gonna sing goodbye song. I'll see you guys on Friday, okay? Here we go. Hey, it's been really fun. We hope you liked it too. Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. For now, it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay, 'cause we'll see you really soon, I know. Really soon, I know. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. And tomorrow, just like today, the moon, the bear, and the big blue house will be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now.